Hey, Elisha, how's it going?
Hey, mate. Want to
We're doing a little
finally
bit of a
play
watch
without
party
cheaters?
tonight. Not like
Start by
casting
connecting your
super
Steam
hard,
account.
but just kind of chilling and watching the game. How are you?
All you need to do is add your favorite game to your favorites list. Now, in this tab, you'll have access to your match statistics. And to fill it in, you just need to play 2 matches in normal or pro mode. You can either create your own lobby or join a lobby with players who are looking for teammates and match your preferences. There are 3 game modes available on the Inui platform. For those who love challenges, normal mode is where your match results will either increase or decrease your ELO rating. Choose your favorite maps and invite friends to form your team, or let the system match you with suitable teammates and opponents. Jump straight into the action with a balanced and fair matchmaking experience.
I'm very
designed
good.
for quick games. Pro mode.
I'm feeling good.
Challenge yourself in this competitive mode, either
Been
solo
pretty busy,
or
so
with
I'm
friends.
kind of
Set
excited to
your
just
team
kind of
preferences,
really chill and
including
watch this
starting
game.
side, CT or T,
Working on
and
some stuff right now.
strategize with tactical map bands.
That's been pretty much me all
Custom
day.
mode.
Worked
You can
on
choose
quite a bit of things.
CS2, CSGO, or even CS 1.6.
Past couple days, really.
Discover complete freedom of action. Invite players and spectators to join.
Feels good,
assign
though.
Team sides, select a map, and customize the game settings. While you're waiting for a game or taking a break between matches, our fun servers will help you make the most of your time. All of this is available to every
I really don't like the
platform
new
user.
getting
Playing at a high
info
level
team
and
name.
ready to compete
I don't have
with
a
the
problem
best
with
of the best. On our platform,
their team.
you'll
It's
also
just
find the
the team
opportunity
name
to
Voca.
participate in tournaments with
I don't know,
prize
bro.
pools.
Just
Tournaments are available.
it's not good,
for
bro.
14
Zero
sub
stees.
locations,
Zero stees.
5v5, as well as for 2v2 and 1v1.
It's not cool.
Registration
The fuck is
will take
Voca,
place
bro?
through our client in just a few clicks. And don't forget to
I
install
know they got
our
picked up by an
Inui app
org,
for
or at least like
iOS and
they got picked
Android
up by
to never
someone,
miss
bro.
a
They're getting
match,
paid.
thanks to push notifications.
Just kind of a lame Counter-Strike team name.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Dust2 US Eagle Masters Series 4 Grand Final time, powered by Inui here. I'm Curtis Sales, joined here, of course, by Purely, and we have got ourselves one heck of a final here tonight. It's
On
gonna be
Java,
Marsborne
what's up?
taking on Voca.
Yeah, it is going to be
Little bit of a
banger
watch
tonight,
party
Connor.
tonight.
It wouldn't be a grand final if it weren't me and you bringing us home for the 4th Eagle Masters. I mean, what a journey it's been these last couple of tournaments, especially for Voca, I want to say.
Man, I just want to see the Marsborne gameplay, dude. I
I
want to see the Marsborne gameplay. I actually think this could be a good series.
quite a few times. And I mean, I feel like it's really, really tough to sort of gauge between these two teams tonight. I'll be honest. Like, I've been following both these teams their way through this tournament. And I feel like they both bring different things to the table tonight. Like, I really do think their strengths are kind of placed in different areas where they excel at.
All right, let's be real.
and,
Marsborne's
I mean,
a more
head-to-head as
complete team.
well,
This guy's
they've
just trying to
just
create the
looked
the narrative,
back
but we
and forth
know
between each other
Marsborne is a
recently.
way more complete team.
Yeah, it has been a very back
Like,
and forth one. And
if
the
you
thing
know
about
ball at
Voca,
all-
they're no strangers here to being grand finalists in the Dust2 US Eagle Masters. I mean, in Series 3 and Series 2, they placed in the grand finals. In Series 2, they're under their old name, Getting Info, they won. And then Series 3, they lost to Blue Jays in that grand final. So, you know, for this Voca squad, they're definitely no strangers to grand finals here in the Dust2 US Eagle Masters. But Marsborne have played before as well. They've been playing through the Eagle. I think this might actually be their first grand finals.
Rough.
If my memory does suit me correctly, but
Don't you have a
given
grand
the
final to
rosters
play,
that
bro?
we do have here tonight, it's going to be quite an interesting one, and we can actually take a look at the bracket that we have seen both these teams kind of
Oh,
coming.
that was Danny.
through
He left
as
us
we go
already.
moving through the playoffs.
CXEI, lock in,
Marsborne,
bro.
of course, taking a road
Grand final's about to go live.
And for Voca, fighting off against a couple of pretty tough opponents as well.
We're
Regain
10 past
and
6. This hasn't
SDT
started.
to find ourselves where we here are tonight.
And ACS.
Yeah, and I mean, definitely some decent competitors here.
Don't you
along
think the
way,
show
but I
should
will
start
say
before 6?
That I think even from the beginning,
Because the
of
match
the
is
quarterfinals,
supposed to
maybe
start
even
at 6.
before,
The show
some
should
people,
start
we were keeping
before
our eyes
6.
on Marsborne and Voca for that grand final, just because they just looked the most dominant.
These guys were
throughout.
late.
They were.
I
in the
was
group
on
stage
time, bro. I was
quals
waiting.
and just very, very solid. Even when in the quarterfinals,
I don't even
some of
work
these
for
guys that they
Dust2.
Played against. I mean, I believe Marsborne, they didn't play lag in the quarterfinal, but they did
Chat,
play them in the group
tell
stage.
Dust2,
2-0.
hey.
It's a 2-0 over Boss, 2-0 over Overnight.
You got to
I mean,
pay
they
this
just have been
MOTM guy to come work.
so consistent, and really
He's
for
on
Voca
time
as well on the other side of the bracket, felt like not that there wasn't competition. Obviously there was, of course, but they just looked very, very consistent throughout. And really, I think tonight is going to be the biggest test.
Sports
for both
bet
of
does
these
not look
rosters.
good, chat.
Something to kind
Neither
of
does
think about here
Boss.
as
Boss
we
has
do
had one of the
look
biggest
at
fall
both
offs
these runs, especially
I have
in
ever
this
seen
tournament as well.
in
Neither
Tier
team
2 and
has
ACS.
dropped a single map. You can look at
Yeah.
their entire
Genuinely.
tournament record. Neither team
One of
has
the biggest
dropped a
fall-offs we've
single
ever
map
had.
throughout. And that finally, at the grand finals, one of those is going to change. So finally, one of these teams is going to have to concede a map here. And eventually, one team's going to have to concede 2 maps so that we can crown ourselves a champion.
This guy
here
just
tonight.
guaranteed this wouldn't be a
And
2-0.
there we go. So we actually
If
did
I
a bit of
if I
Marsborne
understood that
actually,
correctly.
they're no strangers. They won Series 1. Just getting that
go.
information there right now is that Marsborne.
Hell yeah, we did. We won Series 1. That was with me, chat.
In a grand final.
That was with me.
4 looking to take a second.
Man of the
title.
match.
And I mean, both teams looking for 2 titles in the Eagle Master Series.
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna see which team pulls ahead in the head-to-head, right? Essentially, between who's gonna go up to 2 Eagle Master titles, who's just gonna be staying at 1. I mean, that's honestly, you couldn't ask for a better final. I really don't think that. Obviously we were looking for Marsborne versus Voca in the final. But
I mean, yeah, I
think that
guess
we
out of the
couldn't have,
roster, you couldn't ask
have
for a
had
better
2 better teams. Both of these
final.
teams, I do.
Tournament
Going
roster
back to
is,
what I just said, I think they have different strengths. I think that Marsborne,
not like the
as a
strongest
unit,
tournament
looks
roster you've ever
incredibly
seen.
Deadly. I think that their team play, like their cooperation on the map, is very, very solid. Like I feel like none of the teams even touch them in that regard. But Voca just has those shooters, man. They are insane riflers. I mean, some of the aimers on this team, some of the best that NA has to offer. And I mean, of course, as a unit as well, they've looked very, very solid. But I think it'll really come down to
Yes, the
veto
caster
tonight.
has seen the
Like,
light. We
I
are the
think that
best
veto is
tournament.
very,
Sorry,
very
the best team
important.
in
Obviously,
this
we don't
tournament.
have that just quite
Like
yet
it's
for
not
you
even close.
guys, but looking at the map pools between these 2 teams, I mean, Voca, their best 2 maps, I would argue, Dust2 and Mirage, are not maps that Marsborne likes to play. Dust2, not the greatest win percentage on that, even though it's across 11 maps. I mean, 45% is not bad. It's respectable.
45% is bad.
Essentially. But Mirage is their permaban. So we're not going to see Mirage
Like
tonight,
as a player in a team,
because Marsborne, that it will be the
like
first ban
when you're
taken off the board,
45%,
and
that's
similarly Voca.
That's
gonna be
worse than
banning
flipping a
Inferno. That's
coin.
their
Like, that's
permaban,
not
and
good.
That's Marsborne's best map. So I think that's really going to throw. It's going to shake up tonight. It's almost like these 2 teams were faded all
and
along.
if you're
even from the veto.
if you're
Absolutely.
at a
These
point on the
2
map where you're
teams were
flipping
gonna
a
be in the
coin,
grand
it already
final.
is bad. So
I think
45% is bad.
Despite the fact that these are like considered like the 2 best maps for each of these teams, they've both got very healthy map pools. I mean, overall for Marsborne and for Voca, I mean, we're seeing both teams having well over 60% win rates in just kind of any of these other maps. I mean, Marsborne, their only weakness is seemingly Dust2, a 45% win rate over 11 maps in the last 3 months, but everyone's kind of sitting over 60%. I'm interested to see. And
Yeah, I
highly
agree. All
expect
their
that we're
other
gonna be
maps are
seeing
pretty
ancient
scary.
tonight. 17 maps played by Marsborne, 21 maps played
Inferno
by
has been
Voca.
dangerous,
Both
bro.
like to play it.
CXEI has just been cleaning
I
fucking
wouldn't be
house at
surprised
B.
to be seeing something like
Ja, I'm
Nick pull out of
telling
the
you,
pocket as well.
If
think
you
when
want to
you're kinda
watch,
looking
if you
at,
want to
like,
watch like a
top
player
maps
in the
in
tier
game
2
right
NA
now, you got
scene,
Mirage,
and
you
you're
got
trying to learn how to
Inferno,
play
at least in
Inferno,
terms of, like,
watch
who-
CXEI.
What do you know, right? It's been around for so long. Mirage,
Especially
Inferno,
if you're a
gonna
B
know them
player.
some of the most. Nuke's going to be kind of that third fiddle, I think, where it's just something where if you've been playing long enough, you're gonna know.
Let's
You're
go,
gonna
man.
know
Let's
the
go.
Dust Smush, you're
Let's
gonna
go,
know the
Marsborne.
Mirage Pops, everything like that.
How you doing, bro?
And third match decider could
What's up,
realistically
Duff?
go a number of ways. Train, Overpass, or Dust2, you name it. It's all a possibility here tonight.
Yeah, and I mean, I think because both of these.
You know what,
teams
chat?
have
I'm grabbing a beer.
Roof,
Roof, roof, roof. You guys got a grand final to play. You're late. Let's go.
A lot more as of late, especially between
Let's
teams that
go.
have very healthy map pools. You're focused less on making sure that you get a map that you're really good on, or a
Grab back,
map that
chat.
they're really bad on, because both these teams are really good on all the maps. Like, they have great win rates on all these maps. They're consistent, and so it's more about picking a map that, we might be starting on the least favorite side, but it's like a 55-45, right? It's not, you don't want to be going to a map like Train that well, although we've seen a couple of trains this tournament, and the T side on Train is definitely evolving quite a bit. So maybe that map, we could potentially see that. But you don't want to go to a map that's like very CT sided, right? Because then you're going to be starting on the T side, could be starting off on the back foot, especially for a map 1 too. Obviously, these guys are warming up. They're not just like coming into the server cold for a grand final, but at the same time, it's a very different environment. Doing deathmatch, doing aim labs, doing whatever you got to do to warm up, even playing a scrim beforehand.
All right,
it's
John,
just
back.
not the
Let's do
same
this.
as once you get on the grand
Let's
final
do this.
map number 1. But I think we do have those vetoes for you guys. So we're going to check them out. And like I said, I think this is a big.
Yeah, we'll say they don't
determiner
really
of
tend
how
to play
these two
Ancient,
teams, this first
but
map,
they have been a lot
Overpass,
better on it
67% across
since
6
the
maps
new
for
roster.
Marsborne, and 16 maps for Voca,
Overpass,
50%.
Train,
So
Ancient.
neither of these teams strangers to Overpass, although I will say
says
a little
2-0 all
surprising
over it.
that, only 6 maps for Marsborne, and that's their first pick.
2-0 all
an
over.
incredible pick of maps. I think just overall in the series, and I don't think there's anything that you necessarily even look at and consider as like a boring map at all in this pool. I mean, Overpass is a great pick.
None of these maps are boring.
Reintroduced to the pool after
Marsborne though and Overpass,
a very
dude.
short period of time in the pool. We've got Train,
they're trying to
find
slowly
its
work that
footing.
in
I
as a
think it is
first
really
pick.
starting to find that footing here in North America. Voca's proved themselves to be a very competent Train team. They just had that game yesterday against.
When I last saw them play
in that
Overpass, I think it was
semifinal,
versus.
once they got into their CT side of Train, it was lights out Counter Strike. They only
NRG,
got one
maybe?
round through, and it was like
Last time I got to
7-1,
see
I
it.
think, in the second half
Bro.
of Train up against a Sportsman Expert.
They're playing really good.
Dust2 and Nuke Band out there definitely, just kind of were one of those 3 maps where it's like this is all possibility, but overall Voca decided they'd rather play on Ancient.
Chat, let me know,
Nuke,
is the stream loud enough? Is my voice too
what's
loud?
the closest analog to a
Let me
map
know
like
before this gets
Mirage?
live
You're
so
gonna
we
be
can
kinda
have it
looking at
really,
Dust2, you're gonna be
really
looking
nice
at
for
Ancient
y'all.
in terms of just back to the basics Counter
And I
Strike.
can just watch and
Ancient
enjoy the game.
does an excellent job at doing that. So I think overall for this map pool, it's going to be very, very interesting to see where things do shake out. And I mean, when you're looking at overall advantages here,
for sure.
Team play is going to be one of the most important pieces.
Oh, 100%. I mean, Overpass, Train, and Ancient, very, very crucial. These maps are not. I mean, Ancient, has been.
All right, I will say I
into
could turn
sort
this
of
up a
like
bit for myself.
The new Mirage, essentially, it is a little. You can pug a little bit more
Green
on that map. It's the green.
Let me know if this is too
I
loud.
really do think there's still a lot of like rotations, a lot of macro on that map. I mean, so Mirage has it as well, right? We see it on all these maps. I feel like the map pool right now is probably the best that it's been in a long time. Not that I was a Vertigo hater or anything, or
I will,
even
dude.
a
I agree.
Cobblestone
The
back in
map
the day,
pool
but I think
right
the map
now
pool right now
is better than
very
it has been for a long time.
And I like that we're seeing Overpass, Train, and Ancient. I think that it's almost.
I
won't say
completely
it's
agree.
a handshake, but I'm a little surprised Voca didn't go for that Dust2. They allowed it through that.
I also
first
think.
round, and then it got banned.
Inferno
by
gets a
Marsborne.
lot of
Again, we talked about
unnecessary
that was
hate.
probably the one map out of their.
Maybe it's just the noobs that don't like
maps
Inferno.
that they play that is a little bit on the
The
weaker
new
side,
gens.
the negative win rate across 11, but maybe Voca's got to read that they are a solid Dust2 team, or maybe they just feel confident in their Train, especially like you said after that game in the semifinals, that they wanted to come out swinging with the Train.
Let's go, Marsborne.
Yeah, and I mean, it does kind of leave a
Dude,
margin.
this
so,
is
for
2-0
Voca,
all
if they can't
over it,
steal
bro. If
away
you're a ball
Marsborne's
knower,
pick of
bro, this
Overpass,
is
that gives them
2-0 all
a much more
over it.
comfortable spot there on Train. But I think
Marsborne's
something to kinda
form on
consider
Overpass.
as we move on is
There's
starting to
CT
think
on
about
Train.
some of the rosters that we do have
dude.
playing here tonight. I mean, overall, these are 2 teams that have been developing for quite some time. Overall, I mean. For Voca, we're kind of looking at that former.
Hell, I might
Elevate
even go as
Timberman
far as say
course
this
of
might be a
sorts.
quick one.
For Marsborne, though, this has been
This
a
might
group
be
that,
a decently quick one. I'm not saying like 13 zeros across the
now
board.
With this addition of 60, they've just continued to sort
I'm
of,
thinking like
just rise themselves up.
13-9,
They've been doing an
13-7.
excellent job of doing so. I mean, Wolfie, 60,
like
Viz,
in that
Chop, Grizz,
realm.
all these players, and I don't think you can really find much of a weak link individually there for Marsborne. Voca is in a similar story though. Carson, Shane, Dia, Snav, and Slump. These are all players that, especially just last night, were playing, and they were playing some fantastic Counter-Strike all around.
Yeah, and I think harping on what you just said, 60 is going to have to be the difference maker tonight. I mean, I don't like to, obviously previous results do not tell the whole story, but I will say the last 2 times these teams met, it was 9 of the 10 players we're going to be seeing.
It's
in the
not
service
all
tonight.
up to 60, bro. 60
player
doesn't have to
not
be
there
the
for their
difference
last
maker
2
to win this
series. The most recent addition to this squad. And they actually played Train.
And I'm not
both
trying to say
times,
that disrespectfully. I'm
taking
saying
that
Marsborne's players
both
across the
times,
board are
13
just
to
better
11,
than theirs.
in ESL Challenger League.
It's
recently,
not all
and
up to
then
60.
Also 13-8 in the Prize Picks NA Revival Series. So the fact that Voca has the confidence to pick Train even after losing in, the last 2 times, I guess we'll see we'll have to see. We'll have to actually. Hold on. I think I got the team. I think I got my teams mixed up there. 60 was there for those series.
These guys are 21 minutes
Voca.
late, bro.
It's gonna have to be Carson, who's the difference maker. I got my teams.
There
mixed
you go.
up.
There you go.
But Carson was the one that was the most recent addition. Wasn't there for those last.
Where's
2
the
series. He's
professionalism
gonna have
at,
to be
man?
the one that really steps up. I'm gonna be keeping my eyes on him to have some impact, especially on Train, because I mean, they feel confident after last night's map, but Marsborne, no strangers to train, especially against this team.
Yeah, but as we're starting to dig deep into the individual players here in this grand final, I think we have a bit of a race on our hands here, and that's going to be a race for an MVP in Series 4, and it's going to be between Grizz and Carson here. Grizz, I feel like, has severely elevated himself all throughout here in Eagle Masters, especially just with this Marsborne roster that's been built up, and Carson slotting into the team as well has just done an exceptional job. Like, we're seeing a 1.40, and, you know, both players having astounding impact in any round that they've really played. These two have done a fantastic job of continuing to just help elevate things for both teams and get them here to this grand final.
Yeah, and I mean, literally just reinforcing the whole Carson narrative here. He's going to have a big series tonight, but I will say, you know, just take a look.
Why was Carson bad on NRG?
Masters.
He's fucking 1.4 in this tournament.
Of course, these two players, phenomenal, played very, very well.
Huh, that's kind of weird.
But if those stats are not the biggest telltale sign that these two teams have just been dominating in this tournament, I don't know what is. I mean, we're talking about 98 ADR,
it's the haircut, bro. The haircut
across
dude.
the entire tournament. Like these two guys, obviously, specifically, but these two teams as well have just been by far the best two teams, in my opinion, in the tournament so far. Obviously, you know, we had a few teams that were testing them a little bit, even in that semifinal, you know, Boss almost pushing it to a map 3. But I just think that in general, you know, it's going to be
cleaned up, ready to find love. Exactly, bro.
Tonight. Like, I don't even know how to express it in words. Like, I've been waiting for this matchup now for quite some time, the entire tournament, to be honest with you.
Yeah, this has been the matchup that I feel like
there are things I want to say, but I cannot say because I'm streaming.
You're looking at that and you're just going,
Grizz is getting active before hibernation.
It has to be just a banger way to decide like a 3-0 slot in that Swiss stage or something. Like, this is a showdown that's been waiting to happen here in Eagle Master Series 4, and it's finally happened at the perfect time, that grand final. And you know, you just couldn't ask for anything better overall. And we're talking about two teams that, in terms of individual ratings, they are just neck and neck. And, you know, while we've been just kind of going through this, each of the quarterfinals, you know, you feel like you can kind of look at it and just go, all right, there's a kind of a clear-cut winner,
they also have
that you can find in the outlines here. But looking at this matchup, looking at these two teams, I don't expect anything less than 3 maps here. I think this is a series perfectly set up to go all 3 maps. And I can't even directly determine who would even win.
Yeah, I mean, again, just sort of throwing it back to the most recent results that we have. I mean, they did actually play Ancient in their most recent series. It was a 13-7 for Marsborne.
You need to change out
Overpass
who is doing the analysis
one, 19-16,
of these games.
So that one went to overtime.
And by that, I mean, get your boy a job.
What we're trying to tell you is, no matter what, the games are going to be insanely close. I think these two teams.
What's up, Minky?
You know, again,
we're watch partying the game, bro. You should hang out with me.
Especially when you've had different roster changes, you know, recently as well. Adding Carson to this Voca squad, I think he brings a lot of firepower, and that's why he's in this MVP race.
Best of 3, yeah.
Grand final.
Yeah, I mean, overall, I think if we're just kind of considering some of the nitty-gritty details of this series,
I respect the stashes from these guys.
Really dive in and just pick one. I feel like I'm just going to have to.
I got a match in 5 minutes. Damn, good luck, bro.
I feel like some of the team play has been a lot better. I think there's been a lot of a higher consistency level here of output from the Marsborne squad. Not to say that Voca's been slouching or anything like that, but I feel like Voca, they've had moments where they've been thrown a little bit off their feet a little bit there and had to just kind of stumble their way back into things as they kind of work their way up. And for Marsborne, it feels like they haven't really skipped much of a beat. I think Viz has been fantastic. If we're just talking outside of like the Grizz MVP conversation, Viz has been a big step up, and I feel like Marsborne has really been doing a lot to kind of unlock Viz as a player. And just in this event, it's shown in a big way.
Yeah, 100% agree. I mean, at least from the series that I have casted, especially obviously those ones, I'm laser focused on whoever's playing. And the series that I casted Marsborne in, I mean, have just been insane. I feel like when this team is locked in, like when they do not lose focus, they look like nobody can beat them. But I will say that they had moments of weakness. We saw a couple times where you could tell the lack of focus there, or they would try and send it onto a site fast and get stuck a couple of times. And I think it'll really come down to which team has more grit, which team is more resilient.
Which team has more grit? That's Marsborne, dude, all the way.
Map number 1, it's going to be Overpass. Marsborne versus Voca to take the Eagle Masters
B. It's going to be a B hit early.
Grand final. Powered by Inui. We're kicking off with the pistol.
Better put on your Kevlar vests, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting into the war zone here. It's overpass.
Short pop.
Lots of construction, but
4B
it's
defenders,
gonna be
one's in heaven.
like trying to
Oh,
figure out
gosh.
who's going to be building themselves a victory here.
These flashes
on
better be
map
good,
number
man.
one.
Oh,
Marsborne
they
on
work.
that T side. Slump will be spotted first, playing at the pillar. Carson gets caught quickly, but Slump's already on 2. Dia even picking up as well as Slump. It's a 3rd and 6. He's left alone in a 1v4. And already
No
forced.
armor, jeez.
It looks like it's going to be Marsborne losing out this pistol, and Voca, great hold on this B bomb site to start.
And there's nothing like us hyping up the Marsborne team play just for Voca to show us that. I mean, obviously, just a single support flash made the difference in that round. Popping, so patient as well with the throw. Waits for them to all spill out of Monster, and then that flash is catching both players. Just an easy cleanup there for Voca. And yeah, now 60 finds himself in this 1v4. Trying
I mean,
to
dude, that's
isolate
just a
these
pistol
fights,
strap
but
pocket round. They
Voca
got
not giving him
4B.
any
They goes
space
for the
at all.
short
Slump to
pop.
finish
Like,
it off.
I will say, popping up
4
short when they have
people still
4B
alive. Slump with a
is,
4K in that round. Not
like
even
impossible. It's impossible.
Not even
There's no
taking
way
a
for
point of
Marsborne to
damage
know
on
that.
them.
They're just kind of doing
Like,
a pocket
Voca
trap out of spawn, but
coming out swinging a pistol, showing that they
just
came
like
to
your
play.
odds coming up short
Yeah,
when
Slump did a fantastic
there's
job.
4B
of
is
staying
quite
alive
low
and
because the
just being a bit of a
crossfires are
nuisance
just kind
here
of
for
crazy on
Marsborne.
short.
Playing far enough back that, you know, for Marsborne, they kind of need to get up close.
Speed
especially
your
with those
friend, and that's
blocks, to be able to
why they went for
really
that. and
dish
they
out
just-
damage, find those headshots,
speed
and get
wasn't
those
enough.
kills. But for Voca, this was about keeping the distance, keeping them at
Marsborne,
arm's
dude, they
length.
always force on
They
these
do a
second rounds.
fantastic effort in making it happen.
Like, it is
For
super
Marsborne,
common
no,
for these
they will
forces
go
on
for
the
a second
round.
round force buy. We do see the Tech 9s out. There is a fair amount of utility.
Playing
We see
slow.
4 smokes up here for
The space is
Marsborne,
open
both
at
those
A for
couple
them,
of
though.
flashbangs. So looks like we
That's that
gonna
thing,
be
man.
at
When
least
you
hoping
play
for a
slow at
bump at
A
the
and
minimum
you
if
start
are
using these
if you are
grenades, it gives
Marsborne.
the internal
On the side
timer
of
for
Voca,
the CTs.
I'm sure they'll be happy to deny any and everything out of this T side. It's going to be about keeping as many bodies alive as possible. You don't
Found
want
the
to
connector, though,
reinvest those second round
After
MP9s.
smoking it off. Hey, this is creative.
Yeah, and the difficulty
Okay.
with a map like Overpass is that
Wait,
these
this is
second
kinda
round
sick,
force buys
actually.
can be very tricky.
What a
'Cause in
round!
order to get
Wait, this
towards
is kind
A,
of sick.
like, there's so
They
much
blew
long
open the
space
door.
that
They
you have to
smoked it
cover.
off. Made it
And
look
so
like
you
they're
have
trying to work
use
the
a
A
lot of
control. They only have
utility
2
to
here
sort
at
of
B.
Scale up. It sort of forces you. It
Short pop
pigeonholes you
again.
over here towards B, where these Tech 9s can be more lethal.
Oh, he
And
got
they're just
2.
lining them up right now. Carson with 2 at the MP9. The trade's from 60, and that should allow this bomb plant to go down. Wolfie gonna throw a smoke in to give him some cover.
Bomb's
off
in
of
pit,
his
though.
sight, but
Wolfie,
Slump's ahead
he's
of it.
stuck.
And Wolfie realizes
They already have the
he
space to
is
fight.
not gonna be able
Oh,
to
man,
get
this is
on
down to
over
the
the
duels.
site for free.
His teammates repositioning, though. Oh, dude,
MP9 spray
3v1.
Not quite there, Snav. Although he is down
Yeah,
to
he just got
9, 60
isolated.
already has found 2
I
in this
love it,
round,
though.
But just the Tech 9 would have to be
Chat,
some
that was an
insane shots for
insanely
him, and I
creative
don't
round
think
from
it's going
Marsborne.
to happen. An easy cleanup there for Dia.
Like, it was a
So
loss.
2-0, but
Don't
yeah,
get me
it's
wrong, but
very
the
tough
idea
on these
was
second
sick.
round
The
buys,
door was
with
blown
the
open,
pistol
right? They smoked it off when they smoked off
how
bathroom
long
to make it
range
look
a lot
like,
of
hey,
these
we're working the
angles
A
are.
control.
Even
We're
towards the
coming
B
up
side, I
con.
mean, you can just play
coming from
very
Fountain.
passive, play towards graffiti,
Instead, they
play
went
towards
heavy from
heaven.
Fountain, down
And,
connector through the door,
it's very, very
and hit the
tough to
timing in
get
which the
gunfights
CTs
against
rotated.
Tech 9s.
Because, hey, if they're working the A space, let's have 3
I mean,
there so they don't
good
pop
for
ones.
Marsborne. They at least got some of the
And
second
they got
shot.
up
I
short,
think
and you see how
one of
much
the kinda
easier it was
unfortunate
for them to get up
was, I
short
think
when there's only
Wolfie
2B
wanted to
compared
try
to
and push
4.
forward, get an MP9,
You know, the
then
contrast
go for
between
the bomb
pistol
plant.
and the second round.
But by the time he was able to recover the MP9 and actually get the reload through, the angles
Nico
were already
Viz
cut off.
has
There
the
was no way to
deagle,
get
dude.
back
This guy
to the
is
site without losing his
fucking
own life.
lethal in that
And
weapon.
so, you know, for Marsborne, they lose out on the bomb plant that they were really hoping for in that round, and it just kind of forces them to lose out of the round
little
with
excited there.
all the investment that they did have. Now, this is just going to be an eco, so I imagine for Marsborne, not going to be looking for too much out of this one, maybe a kill or 2. And given the fact that they got Carson down to 1 HP, that's going to sting when the round ends. But overall, side of Voca, they've got 5 alive so far, and Marsborne, 60, is at least pushing up close on bathrooms.
Yeah, but they're not even giving him a... Actually catches Snap a little asleep at the wheel. Now Dia's pinched between 2
All right, turn it down a
players,
bit.
But he's not going to... Oh, okay, the timing. Both
Biz has the
players looking
deagle,
for each
dude.
other at a different time. Biz is running his way up. Has the bomb in his
Should
back.
be
They
a bomb
might
plant.
concede this bomb plant. Yeah, I don't think anybody on the flank fast enough. So this bomb plant will go down. Voca playing
Oh,
very
nice,
controlled. I mean, they
nice.
have a couple of low HP players here. And
Nice,
60
Voca.
finds another one. Dia goes down.
Sick
almost
flash.
the third.
Nice peek, dude.
Shot goes a little wide.
Communicate.
Some damage control here
Hello.
for,
Where's the
for
comms?
Marsborne. They're going to
Hello.
keep the economy low, force some of these rebuys to come in as they move.
All right,
into their
3-0, first gun round. I mean,
Yeah, I'm sure
dude,
they
that
would've
second
loved to
round,
at
I'm
least found
impressed.
that kill on Carson or
Like, that
Shane,
second
but
round was a sick
unfortunately,
idea
they're
for Marsborne.
not going to make that happen. 60 did get 2 good kills, though, with that Desert Eagle, so at least you're going to be a little happy for that one. At least does
But
some
this round's
damage and
important.
keeps things going. But for
Voca, a
Marsborne,
team like Voca,
after
if they're
the
going to win
bomb
on
plant,
overpass,
this is
it's
gonna
about
be
the
a full buy
momentum,
here
getting
for
the
them.
money.
Got the AK-47s out, plenty of utility
this round is
Voca,
like
in a similar
essential for
situation,
Marsborne to
they've just
win.
ditched all the SMGs that they did.
at the money on the
They've
CTs. It's
picked
starting
up
to be
the
built.
AWPs, and we even see Dia on that sniper rifle. That's going to be a big one to keep an eye out for here. If you're
2-2
Marsborne,
spread at the A.
now you've got
Fast
this
up
extra
connector.
element,
This
that
is really
AWP
common
to
for
try and
Marsborne.
maneuver around.
They do this all the
And
time.
Dia, not
It is a
one that's
4B
known
start,
to
so they
miss
want to
very
take some
often.
space. They want to get some value out of this 4B.
Yeah,
That's
I
why
mean,
that
Dia
monster
and
push is
Wolfie
coming
have
in.
both been
And
phenomenal
Monster's
this
clear.
tournament, and I will
They
say
know
the
they're up
map pool
con.
favors Oppers, I feel
Early
like,
utility
for
at
the
A.
map
The
that we
CTs
have
know it's
tonight.
an A. It's an
Overpass
A
and
round.
Train, both great op
Like it's a
maps,
middle of the map
and
A
being able
round.
to get it out early, especially on the CT side. Another HE strike in. Dia playing ahead though, in front.
Yep.
of
And they have
Monster. He's
no
not gonna take much
idea
damage
number
at
4's
all.
in spawn.
And he's
They
got
have
the
no idea
support of his
Shane's in spawn.
rifler.
Oh
Should
my
be an
gosh.
easy
This
shot
is a
for
disaster
him,
for
and
Marsborne.
one
Grizz
by
has a lot
one,
of
these
space to this.
Marsborne players are falling. The Shadow going to betray Grizz. Snav in a forward position, goes for more. It is just one player left on this A site. That's going to cause Viz and Wolfie to try and get forward,
dude.
but the timing
They got
perfect
pieced
for
up
Slump.
this round.
Has a flash to support him as well. It's just
Yeah.
Wolfie left
I
here.
mean, here we are. We're going to see the
And it looks like
CTs.
Marsborne first
If
gun
Wolfie
round
doesn't
is
get
going to be a
kills and they
wash.
live with 4 people, that money is just
Yeah,
going
it
to
was a
skyrocket.
perfect double play coming out from Voca. They push 2 out of the monster tunnel. They pick up that opening kill towards B as well, and that just kind of throws everything into a bit of chaos there for Marsborne. So now you're trying to push up.
Now
short,
Marsborne,
you're
they still
trying
got
to
some money, man.
find that
They got
kill
4,000.
back, and there's Dia right there with
4,000
the
plus.
ready to take it. And so for Voca,
If
they
it's a
just
buy here, they
effectively let
really need to
Marsborne
win.
Make the mistakes and just try and capitalize off of them. And so far, so good, right? Marsborne
It's
forced
a
to
full buy.
try
Here
and
we are.
do whatever they can with the money that they've got, and they are going for the buy that they can. It's not so bad. I mean, they do have at least a fair bit of utility, but Chop has had to drop down to that Galil to afford more util. And
All right, it's a different type of
a
round.
struggle
3 towards
in
A.
terms of
Bombs
firepower,
defaulting
but
fountain
see
fast.
what Marsborne can make of it.
1 to A for Voca. It's 4B again. You can
Snap
see the
immediately
game plan.
falling off. I think he wanted to get a little aggressive there, but
No early
understands he
pressure
doesn't have
B.
the early
Info
support.
boosted short.
He's
Let's
just
get the
gonna
other
fall
guy back
to
to
the
A.
side
It's going to
jump
be 2
spot.
at A
This
now
is
for Voca.
The life of the A anchor.
That's why overpass is so beautiful. Lots of movement can happen based
Watch
off
for
the
Dia to
info.
move
Shadow.
up his position. That Shadow as
Wolfie,
well.
man.
The Shadow
That Shadow is
so
just
deadly on the
betraying
snap.
you.
Wolfie going to go
Yeah, dude.
right
It's
into the
probably
scope of
3
the op.
3A
Dia
time for Voca. Marsborne, they got so much
lands
space.
the shot. And now Viz, he's looking to try and get active here at the front of
Oh,
Bass.
missed shot.
Is going to get a flash, but he's out in the open.
Where's
Dia
his
just
team? Oh, behind the
not
lurk
really
smoke. The
under
lurk
any
smoke
pressure
missed.
right now. He is in his zone right now. He's able to take multiple shots, still playing in the back of dice. Still not under any pressure. Plenty of room to play, and it's just, again, not a single kill.
All right,
here
chat.
for
It's
Marsborne.
5-0. Marsborne really don't have the money to buy. I think it's time
Nothing
for a
going their way
timeout.
in this one, and,
They can't
you
see
know,
what
it
I
was
see.
great
I have
to Viz
X-ray.
try
I
and
can
get
see
up
the whole map.
aggressive through the bathrooms, and it did force him in.
But I'm going
But
to tell
Dia
them
had
right
to
now,
set
if I'm the coach,
things up
they need to
again,
put
and-
pressure in
but the
short
problem
before they
with
want to do
Marsborne
anything
there is
else
that they
across the
didn't-
entire map.
they didn't continue
Also,
on the
long
flank.
is probably a
Sure, they had
weakness
Viz
because you're seeing
pushing
the
up, but
opper at the middle of the
they didn't have
map
anything to
constantly.
really keep Dia from
Opper's like
peeking
scoping
back
down
out,
sand
going for that free
constantly.
pick that he got
He's picking
onto
fountain
Viz,
constantly, so you know he's
and
not
then
starting long.
there's all the pressure
The
gone,
short
right?
pressure to
So
mask,
they needed to at least have an
exploit
extra
long,
block
and
to
that I
try
think
and
that's
have
like the best
something there to-
adaptation they can do right
to
now.
back him up.
But of course, they don't have the
Instead of
information I
force
have.
Dia into an uncomfortable position and allow Viz more of that opportunity. Unfortunately, not gonna happen, and so we find ourselves with Voca on a 5-0
It's another B pop,
start, and they are
opper,
looking
first
good
contact.
right
If they
now.
can kill the opper quick with
Slump
the
is on
swarm,
8-0,
that's
Dia's
their
on
best
7-1.
chance.
That's 15 kills
And the
across
opper's
two
in
players
pit for
the
some
first
reason.
5 rounds.
Okay, here we are.
And overall,
This is winnable.
it's gonna
They're
be
in the
a
space.
fast
No
one.
secondary
Tito
flashbangs.
Pistols up
And they get
towards
mobbed.
the B-bomb site. 60 at least
Damn,
gets
bro.
one, but Wolfie on the second. I imagine Dia
If
could go
Marsborne just
down
had,
here
like, a
if Wolfie
secondary
can find the
flash
shot,
pillar
but
there.
Overall, too much pressure from the rest of Voca.
6-0.
Slump barely survives on 3 HP, and it will be Voca on 6-0.
Yeah, and I mean, he played it about as good as he can. I mean, nearly finding the kill on the slump. But really had to force that fight with Dia, who was stuck in the pit there with the op. Not the place that you want to be, but he does well to stay alive.
There needs to be a tag
Allow
timeout
the
soon on
backup to
Marsborne.
come in from heaven. So Voca,
It is a full
6-3.
buy.
Again, that was just a pistol.
I'm
but
almost certain
Marsborne
we'll see
back
it
on
if they
the
don't win
rifles
this.
now. But I will say, I mean, Voca have looked really,
Yo,
really
what's
good,
up,
and this is the
Schmurda?
thing. We were talking about it.
I don't know,
in the
bro.
pre-show.
Disastrous
Overpass
start.
Probably the
Here we
most
go. I
one-sided
think
map
we're about
right
to see
now,
what I was
like, in
asking
terms of
for.
CT versus
There's going to
T,
be a long
very
default here.
CT-sided map, probably the most CT-sided
Playground
map we
controlled
have
quick
in
on the
pool
map.
at the
If you
moment.
look top left,
And I think that you know, it's important.
I think we're going to
Marsborne
see a
are
long
able to pick
default.
up a couple of rounds on
It's
their
the
T
same
side.
type
They've
of
gotta
round
get
from the
something
CTs I was
going.
talking about.
Feels
4
like
towards
these
B,
first couple of
1
rounds
A.
have
Here comes
been
the
a little bit
rotation. No pressure
disconnected,
B.
You know, sort of 1 by 1, getting picked off by
Here here we
heavy
are.
up. And I like
Exactly
that
as
they
I
went together
predicted,
there on
chat.
that Tech 9 pop into the B site, but just did not have the firepower to see the round through.
do like this solo push-up connector from Grizz. That will give some information here for Marsborne. Now, the main piece is that Carson's playing over at Divider, and if he gets checked out, that's going to be problems. But for now, they have to worry about the Opper Dia playing all the way from the
1
side.
to 7
Even
start
as
for
the
Viz.
smoke pop by his own teammate
I will
to
say
allow
that's
for
uncommon.
more information, to allow
One of the
the
most solid players on the team.
And after that kill to Viz goes down,
Chop
it's
found
going to
the
be a
space
quick
to beat. Here we
rotate
go.
back towards the B-bomb site here.
This is their best chance.
Voca, they're committed to this bathroom play.
Slump.
Gets on 1, Slump 2. Are you kidding me? Drops 2 bodies there on the site. And 60 and Wolfie make it just Wolfie now in a 1v5.
Wow.
Voca.
Marsborne
They
look
are
really
not letting
flat
up
right now.
here, and they are continuing
Voca
to
look
put
hot.
a chokehold here on Marsborne. They will not let
Wolfie
them
might
get those
go. I
bomb
fucking
sites.
love Adam. I love
the
him.
confidence to play that spot as well. On top of the sandbags, you are kind of caught. Like, as soon as you get that first frag, that second guy is swinging.
He's a
knowing
great
exactly
player.
where you
This
are.
1 to
You are
6
out in the
start.
open. He just stands his ground cleanly. Moves his crosshair over to
not
the
him
second
usually.
player and just eliminates both of them. Very, very clean. Wolfie, not even sure.
Oh,
what
he
to do
cannot
now.
die after time
He's
here.
stuck
It's
in
going to
spawn. He's
happen.
getting closed on all sides, and it
Oh.
looks like he might go down after
Oh.
time. Oh, it's just even worse than I could have possibly imagined. Now he's going to have no money in this round.
Yeah, bro.
And Marsborne, I mean, they're at max loss at this point, so they are going to be able to, invest a little bit into this round. But it's
They need a
it
timeout
is
right
looking rough
now.
Right now.
6EI needs a timeout, like
Sure,
right
for the
now.
side of Marsborne, this feels like the century of humiliation right now.
He's coming out hot though.
0 and
5 kills,
7
7
to start
deaths. I
things
mean, that
off
is
on
the best
Overpass.
scoreline on the
Voca
team. Grizz 0 and
Not
7.
letting up, and the pressure continues to mount. We see plenty of utility.
It's
getting
quick
sent
into the
up for
fountain. It should be
but
pretty
Marsborne,
obvious for the
they're trying to
CTs. He's
switch
solo
the
A
pace
once
here. They're
again.
trying to
Dink
run it
down
fast.
quick.
Carson
Carson.
gets hit in the head. 26 HP left for him. He's just running back. He's calling for help.
But that
Diaz
rotation's
rotating up
quick
here with
from B.
Snav.
It's that 4B start, you
Marsborne,
know. If
they do pump the brakes on this
they
play,
don't
and
come
they're
into
gonna
B
back off.
fast, you just
Try
have
to
them
double back
quick
for
up
B,
to
or
the
do they
A.
just reaggress their bathrooms. It
I will
seems
say
like it's
Voca,
gonna
they're
be the
playing the
latter.
rotation quite nice.
Will
Marsborne, they're just
Voca be ready for it? It seems like
they're
they've
not
got all
as
the pieces
quick
in position
as
for it.
Voca this
Dia been
game.
playing on top of dice.
Oh,
Util
this could be
coming
good
in.
though. Popping through the smoke could be
comes the
good. Oh, he
execute.
fell off. Oh, they're pushing out
Yeah,
long.
but again, they're running through smokes. I mean, they have the flash to assist, but Dia gets another
Oh,
one. Snav's
nice
just going
whiff.
to line them up. Good shots from Viz to trade that kill out, but they still haven't uprooted Carson yet. He's is low, though, at 1 HP. Should go down. But they still haven't found the kill.
Wow, that
They
was
finally
awkward.
will. And some rifles recovered now. M4 on Viz. Grizz on 15.
They win 4 to 5 in a
so
row?
couple
Yeah,
these
yeah,
guys
of course.
Low for Marsborne, but finally a bomb
Perhaps
plant,
not lost.
something
It's
to
just
work with here.
the style in which they are
Playing
losing.
up close as well. Shots not landing from Chop, and he was the healthiest member
God,
of
smoke on
Marsborne.
Shane. Grizz.
It's gonna have to be Grizz in the 1v3.
First kill of the game here.
1v2
He's
now.
in the clutch.
Smoke goes down on the bomb, and they're gonna
Oh,
bait out the
dude.
swing. Well played. by
Diaz
Voca.
11 and 1.
They're gonna get the defuse. 8-0 now for them. Fading a couple of these rounds that maybe got a little dicey, but
11 kills,
so
1 death.
far,
Dude.
really, they just have not been. The pressure has not been applied yet. I feel like by Marsborne, they're cool, calm, and collected right now. And yeah, I mean the best
Voca's playing a
Marsborne
lot
can
more
do, 4 on
quick
their
than
T
Marsborne
side.
is right now.
That's going to be the bare
Marsborne
minimum.
are too
At
slow.
Bare minimum, we need to see 3.
I
mean,
will
they
say
have
they've been
another
opening the
full
rounds
buy in this
decent,
rounds, the bomb plant helping
but
out,
when it's time
quite a
to
lot
hit
with
the bomb
that.
site, they haven't
Wolfie on
realized
the
that,
op.
that timing.
but it is.
In Voca, they just get the rotation
out right now
so
for Voca.
fast. So fast.
I feel like we do finally have at least a bit of a glimpse into some of the pressure that Marsborne's hoping to apply. Wolfie,
Ooh.
oh,
Adam
gets
got lucky
tagged
there.
up by Dia, who's watching that long range angle there. Gets
No
the
way.
tag. Wolfie's done 19 HP. That nade. If Wolfie stuck around, that would have been devastating. Carson now under
They
some
should
pressure
know.
here at Divider does just back away.
They should
The
know this is an
bathroom's
AD fault.
proper. And overall, it's looking
Wow.
good for Voca off the
Wolfie
rip.
is-
The damage is going the way of Voca.
He's getting lucky this round.
Marsborne haven't been able to find it too much just yet.
Look at
and,
this play from
you know,
Carson.
at the end of
Wolfie's
that
ready
round,
for it.
I was gonna say,
Ooh!
there's no way we had another round where Carson survived on 1 HP. Thankfully, that didn't happen.
Yeah, see,
I
this
think
is
if
where
you're
Marsborne is way more
would've been
experienced than
frustrating
Voca.
for
These
sure.
mid rounds, getting the
Yeah.
map control and holding.
Let's
You
see
won't
what's
see
out
this
the
on
opener
Voca's
as
T
Carson
side.
has gone down. He's looking for the trade here. Pushed up to bathrooms. Grizz is around the corner. Wolfie sends a nade. Here comes Dia. Missed shot though, and Grizz trying to capitalize off it, but Dia still dropping bodies. Finds Wolfie in the meantime, and Grizz finally takes him down. It's a 3 versus 4. Marsborne finally have one of the advantages that they've been looking for.
Oh
all
my
half
gosh.
long. But that flashbang popped through. Snav gets one. Here comes
That's-
the push. Shane and Slump both looking for their entry.
What is
both
happening here
looking
at
for their
Car?
Opportunity, but Chop.
Yeah, Chop. Let's go, Chop. Let's go, Chop.
Marsborne finally cracked that 0 egg, and they put themselves on 1 on the board.
He has a pug
And the
abuser.
fact
This
that
guy,
Dia
yeah,
got away
he
with a
spams
kill,
pugs.
another kill there before
At least he
going
used to.
down
I haven't
was
checked his
insane.
face in a while.
The fact that he was able to kill the divider player before finally getting traded, he should have been dead to rights there. And he also just bought a lot of time for his team to come in. Marsborne still, though, plenty of space.
All right, no timeout called yet. They did win the round. It's 8-1.
Down good post plants from them as well. I mean, the smoke's
I'm
providing enough
pretty sure
cover there
long is the play.
to
Here we
safely,
go.
you know,
Dia's
play
counting for it this
aggressive.
round.
Voca trying to take matters
But
into
it's not
their
gonna
own
be much of
hands.
a
So
priority for
first for Marsborne, an
Marsborne.
important one.
2-8.
I mean, if you're able to get 4 rounds on your T side for Marsborne, I feel like you're in decent spots. But these flashbangs
Good
have been
trade,
so
good trade.
good from Voca. That's the second time
Exactly what
Team
we needed,
Flash
boys.
there has netted them an opening kill. 4-4 though. 6E is gonna walk through this smoke at the end of Con. Actually, not linking up with any teammates, so a little scary. Flash gonna come in.
Okay, I think the boys are warming up a bit.
And he's gonna give up some.
The boys are
info
warming
there
up a
now.
bit. You can
Voca
tell.
knows
Their
one
movement
player
across
in
the map
water.
is indicating that to
But
me.
it's so tough, man, to try and take space on it. You can see they threw a smoke. That's a T smoke there at the end of A long, and they are gonna
Oh, man,
break
he
it
got
to
up.
try and get some info. Dia staring down.
CXEI is going
that
to get this
long
kill.
angle
The
with the
Smalley
op,
needs to
but
come, bro.
Keep them guessing, because otherwise you're just gonna run into a
Smalley
4-man
needs to come.
stack on one of these sites, and it's gonna be a bloodbath. 60 and Chop leading the charge. Already 2 kills gone across, but Carson hasn't been dealt with yet. It's toxic. He's
this
still
is
alive.
tense.
He's still alive.
Yes, let's go,
No
Wes.
more kills though.
Let's go, Viz.
Bomb plant to go down, and it's just the op of Dia left. So you have to imagine he's going to look for a save here unless he can get a freebie. Oh, he almost gives it to him. Viz dancing
Let's
with
go, boys.
there, but he's going to shut down Dia finally. Feels like this guy's not died the entire
That's
game.
all right. We just need some rounds to
Will be
work
dropped,
with
but
so we
plenty
can
of money
afford
for
to
a
make a
rebuy
couple
here for
mistakes
Voca,
on
but 2 in a
CT.
row now for Marsborne.
Marsborne, dude, we're like the best
I mean, they
CT.
could chain one more.
We're one of the best
They can
CT
get 3
teams
in
in
a
the
row. Money
whole
will
world.
be
And
broken for Voca.
if
They
we
can
can
maybe
give
have a
ourselves
little bit of an
some
easier
rounds
one for the
to
final
make
round of the half.
mistakes,
So this one,
we're going to make
very
the comeback.
crucial, probably the most important round of the map so far.
Yeah, this is huge because this will break the money in with the CTs for the last
Effectively
round.
make or break here for Marsborne. They need to build up the economy for these
Look at
next
this
2
sloppy.
rounds. They need
Everyone's
to win this
blinding
one
each other.
and
It's just-
effectively break
so sloppy.
Voca as well. So for Voca, they've got a bit riding on this
Oh,
one.
did he
They're
see
already
him?
on 8 rounds, so I can't imagine they're feeling
not sure if
uncomfortable
he saw
with this
him.
half. But if they go down
No,
another couple rounds here in Marsborne, they win 4 in a row to
He's here
close. This
alone,
could
bro.
be a
He's
big
here
swing in
alone.
momentum. Snav pushed up close,
yeah.
and
Wes
Viz,
is ready for that. Let's
quick
go.
headshot to open up the round here in favor of Marsborne.
That opens up the
Gonna try
whole
and
map,
check through
dude.
Monster Tunnel. Doesn't spot anything just yet, but overall backs away once the smoke goes down. But Dia, quick on the AWP, finds one from bathroom
4
to
to
Viz,
4 now.
and numbers even out at 4 apiece.
Wes is
For
the connector
Marsborne,
player.
They seemingly have their sights set on that B bomb site. Carson is going to be playing towards Toxic. At least that was the idea. Did retreat back to pit after the smoke.
I think it's Grizz now.
And it
I'm
is
not
gonna
sure
be Shane
actually.
sticking around to
I haven't
kinda
been
help
able to
play
tell
the
from this
defense.
match.
Marsborne, though.
Who was the
Defense
connector
so
player when I
quiet.
was
They
playing?
haven't quite made their move yet.
The gap is
I'm
monster.
surprised that Snav still
4v4.
played that so
Does open
aggressive.
up
He
part of the
actually-
map.
I think he was fully blind when they jumped.
Oh, quick
spotted him over
rotation from the
smoke, but
CTs.
they
Yeah,
knew he was
Marsborne
playing
see
close
their-
there. Grizz just going to be running and jumping out in
Oh,
the open. and
no!
trade either from Chop.
Grizz is jumping. Chop is whiffing,
Execute onto
dude.
the site. Very puzzling.
Oh
here for
my
Marsborne.
gosh,
He's gonna
man.
Swing and take Wolfie's head clean off.
Tons of errors in that round,
So
dude.
Voca
What
get
was
a ninth,
that?
and Marsborne, that was a
Oh,
little puzzling. I guess they were running a little bit low on utility there.
they had their
towards
best
the end,
opportunity right there.
but it looked like maybe something didn't.
And I was just
land
about to
that was
say, hey,
supposed
they're
to.
looking a little
It
better.
was
They're a little
puzzling to
quick
me
into
that
the
they're just
timing of
running
which
up,
they
like,
get their
short
best
like that.
chance to hit the bomb
Maybe
site.
Somebody was supposed to be
and
blind.
they-
that wasn't.
they
I don't
hit it,
know
they
where-
finally
where
get
it went
there,
wrong
and
there for Marsborne.
they
A
just make all
miscommunication
these
of some
mistakes.
kind had to
Jumping
have
on the
happened there
bridge,
because
whiffing on the pit. Like, dude,
that entry looked a little confusing to me.
that looked like my gameplay.
A bit unfortunate there, and we're talking about this sort of kind of MVP race between Grizz and Carson in terms of top performers at the event. Grizz, it's so far in this map, he's been a bit slow on the pickup right now. He hasn't
Yeah,
been
Grizz
showing
2
up in
and
a
10,
big
man.
way.
Wake up, buddy. Come on now.
Marsborne to help pick up some of these rounds. It's been 60. It's been Viz. These have been 2 of the big players here. I mean, Chop, was the reason why they even got their first round on that double kill. So looking
That's
for a
my
little
boy
bit more out of
Chop.
Grizz here as we close out this half and move into the second half. But will Voca even allow them that chance? They could close this half on double digits and force Marsborne onto just such incredibly thin margins here as they switch to their CT side. For the side of Voca, though, going back to the basics here. Snav playing over a connector, but immediately backing away towards Divider.
Yeah, and speaking of the MVP race,
All right, another quick A contact round. It's a different style, though.
Holding down that B site flawlessly.
Chop went to B and put the solo B pressure, as I said earlier in the half. That they need to do this to mask the default.
Have yet to find the answer yet on their T side. I mean,
and look at this timing they found on the CTs. Oh, the rotation came back, though.
On this CT
it's still their best
again,
chance of the whole half. They've had 3A the entire time they're hitting.
One pistol, he can be back.
That's exactly what I wanted, though, from them. Here they go, quick.
Flash. Smoke's coming in now.
Don't stop. Don't stop. Go, go. Get in their face.
One, not so much.
Perfect.
But already the softened up players of Marsborne, they're going to have to get some good post plants here. Bomb planted at default, and they are watching this connector flank. It's going to be a 5v5 retake here to determine who wins this final round.
Perfect.
Grizz positioned on
the
truck.
T's have zero utility left. Oh, 2 flashes on Wolfie. My mistake.
Up the site control.
2 smokes left on the CT. They have one for the bomb. It depends on this first layer of fighting. As the bomb ticks down, though, Marsborne, better chance for them to win. And
so far, so good. 2 kills to the good for them.
Let's go, boys. Wait, what?
Finally back for 1-2 now on the AK-47.
Smoke on the bomb?
Drops the smoke to the bomb. And Marsborne, they don't really have smoke.
Let's go, Wes.
But it's now a 2 versus 1. Make it a 1v1. Dia on the Galil. Trying what he can.
Let's go, Wes. There we go, Viz.
The bomb's going off.
Solid as always, man.
In the 5v5 retake, they come out on top. They get themselves a 3rd round.
Hell yeah.
Switch sides.
We needed that, man. We needed that. We're really good on the CT side.
Got a little chaotic there at the end, but Marsborne, they secure the 3rd. And like I said, that is at minimum what they needed now, moving on to their CT side. It gives you a chance. You know, you've got a few rounds to work with here. It's not an all or nothing. It's not a 12-2 or a 12-0. I'm sorry. I'm thinking back to the good old days of Go, although that would have been a 13-2, not a 12-2. But either way, look, man, my math is a little bit, it's not my strong suit. That's why I'm
pistols everything.
Strike right now. I mean,
pushing long, I like it. I like it.
I'm not like crunching the numbers for NASA or anything.
Showing the confidence, man. Here we are.
Oh, long 60. He
the
takes
jig is
a
up.
Shot. Did it not go? It looked like it went unheard.
And Danny gluing it down.
Okay, no, Carson gonna get down into Con to a safer position. But Wolfie on the side, holding it down right now. 2 quick kills. And Chop, he's going to get one and fall back through the smoke. Snav, the only player on the site, because look, Carson is stuck in Con right now.
Bomb plant's okay. We just need rounds.
Snav versus 3. And I don't think he quite got into that smoke. Yeah, they're going to find him.
Let's go, boys.
5 members there, Voca down.
Beautiful.
Let's go, boys.
You know, this is sort of what we saw, right, from Voca on their CT side. 4 players up in the pistol.
Wolfie pieced him up, dude.
Well played by them. Wolfie, feel like doing a lot of the heavy lifting in that one. But either way, Marsborne, a crucial 4th round here. And they're going to get some momentum now going onto their CT side.
Yeah, I mean, you could finally see them just kind of kicking into gear towards the end of that first half. And getting the pistol round, that's a good start for them, right? They needed that to just help build the confidence here. And overall, that pistol round will help things along for the side of Voca on the other side. They're going to be going for a full buy. They've gone for the force here. Galil's up. Mac 10 as well, and 4 flashbangs to make it work up against the full armament of M4A1s, and look at that nade coming out there from Wolfie. Already doing a healthy amount of damage to Slump.
5 M4s, light utility.
Taking some chip damage, but when you've got M4A1s, you'll take any damage you can get if it gets you a 1-tap headshot.
Yeah, this is a dangerous spot from Wolfie. You can get very quickly.
He doesn't know.
Scaled up on here by the Mac 10s. Able to win the gunfight, though, onto Carson. That was the first test. He's being backed up now by 60 M4s at range. But there's Galils in this round here for Voca. I don't know if they're going to check Wolfie. Yeah, they are going to hard clear, but this crossfire can be deadly. He goes out too early, though. It's a disaster. Slump.
No way.
Spinning around, finds both.
Wes, man, I feel like you just got to let Wolfie die.
This round, it's all gone wrong for Marsborne. Now it's
or like try to get to dice and play off from that angle, but I don't.
Their team is going to be in a disaster scenario. Grizz, he knows that's what it's
let's go, Grizz.
Snav gonna give up that kill. That's an important one.
Shane's flanking around bathroom though. They gotta know Slump's long. The smoke's out. Yep.
Not gonna tap the smoke as well. That flash gonna be dodged. He's gonna come through. Has to check the bomb. They're forcing Voca's hand here, and it's gonna be Shane. He's calling the bluff.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The headshot, and the defuse is going to be stuck by Marsborne. Oh my goodness, Connor. That was almost a disaster there.
It's definitely a nervous round, but Grizz holding his own there and starting to show up a little bit more here for Marsborne. Picks up the double kill in the round, and or at least it gets the kill that's required, protecting Chop, and gives that round over to Marsborne. Voca, the force blind, it got them so
Let's go,
far, but
Marsborne.
it doesn't get them far enough.
I'm pretty certain we're
Then
gonna
we'll
win
have
this
to
map.
concede
I'm
that
pretty
round
certain.
overall. Now they're in a bit of another kind of eco rush here. They're gonna be running it through with the
Oh!
Tech 9s, and Grizz only one there on the Tech 9. Or on the M4.
Bro, they
Actually,
lined up.
Finished up by the Molotov, and Voca, they're gonna take that kill, run away back towards the A side, I bet.
And I thought at first that maybe this was some kind of creative strategy to use 2 smokes to make a wall to get over to jail, like get a player across to jail. But I think
How the
they were
fuck does
both
he only
just
get
both
one?
trying to put out
Dude,
the incendiary.
Tech
and
9.
they just both gave it a little
That's
bit
why.
too much force.
They got
there.
no
The
utility
incendiary had
left,
already
though.
Expired, maybe. I'm
4
not sure,
pistols, like,
but
it's cooked.
I think those smokes getting wasted there by Voca is going to hurt them quite a lot on their chances in this round. I think they're just going to have to go back towards B. They have a single flash.
Oh, man, if they go
on
towards
Snap,
B, they're
and
going
that's
towards
just gonna have to
Chop.
be enough.
Viz is pushing with him.
You know what?
Oh, Chop, quick.
He did
That's
go
my boy
looking
right
for
there.
a
That's why I'm
second.
gassing him up them quick
They're
shots.
going to drop a smoke and fall
Hell yeah.
back after taking the spoils of that
Getting
kill.
that kill is gonna be very important.
It is, but they do still have to be a little bit careful. These Tech 9s are healthy still. The flash on Snav. Chop's even holding the smoke ready to help Viz.
They were
and
quick
he's
into
gonna
that
take
setup.
another
That's
one
good.
Before it even blooms.
Good play.
I don't
Look
think
at
there's
this.
any
Look
chance
at
of
the
a bomb
boys.
play in this one. Snav desperately trying to spam through the smoke. Has recovered a FAMAS
Yeah.
and gets a second kill. So some pretty good damage.
They
there,
pushed
all
out
things
Monster,
considered.
got the pick on
Voca is
Dia,
gonna have to do
chopped
3
it,
rebuys
smoked
again
it
in this
off,
round for Marsborne.
went back
So
into
first
the
you're just
setup
feeling bad for
immediately.
Viz because like he just
They
gets
went back into the
ran
setup
and
so
shot
fast.
by
Voca
Snap
walked through the smoke, and
I was like,
Marsborne
okay,
was
he
already in the
gets that kill,
setup.
then
Like, that
switches
was
to be
just
round done. Then he
fluid.
picks up FAMAS and drops another. It's like,
This is what I
oh,
mean.
whoa.
Like, being one of the
Alright,
best
Sav,
CT
you're
teams,
just
like,
still
just
fighting,
so
taking those bodies
prepared
and
and ready.
giving just Marsborne more of this trouble here on the CT side. And sure, yeah, they've won 3 rounds in a row, but
All right, first gun
man,
round.
It is in the tank right now, and
This first
you know,
3 rounds,
losing
all fun
one
and
round
games.
would
Let's
just
see
be
what we
devastating
got
for
here,
them. They
boys.
need to start picking it up a little bit more, cleaning up some of these rounds and cleaning it up faster.
That was a big balls duel.
so that
6
they're
and
not losing
14,
those bodies
MP9,
and
not even
having to
scared, bro.
reinvest so much.
That's why we love them.
Yeah, and I mean, look, we've got Wolfie on the MP9 in favor of having some more utility, and he's playing towards A as well. This sort of forces you to play in Bath. I don't think you can really sit on the site with an MP9. It's just going to be so tough. Too many angles where the AKs are just going to reign supreme. So he is going to be up close.
There's a
Has his
bathroom
teammates
set up.
spotting towards long
Marsborne,
at the moment,
all 3 of
60.
us are committed into B on a boost.
It's going to be on the
The rotation has to come soon. They smoked off
you know,
Monster.
the dirty jobs, if you will. Oh, spots one.
Spots one Monster. Rotation's going to come in.
Incendiary just to be safe. And the utility actually.
We'll
is
see. Yeah,
perfectly
that
timed
utility's gonna
incendiary, all
delay
that
him.
Utility raining in. But
Ooh,
then he goes
dying
for the
early.
swing, and now he's going to go down. It's going to be a scramble now.
That was
for
kind of
Marsborne to get up to this
unnecessary.
A site as the execute coming in.
Viz made it in
Voca
time.
already
I
up
don't
on
know.
the site. Viz doing what he can to stay alive.
Let's go,
Good
Viz.
first
Come on.
kill. Bomb plate yet to go down, but he's stuck on truck trying to get more. Trying to make noise. They haven't found Wolfie yet in the smoke. This MP9, he might have found a timing. He's going to go unlooked.
Oh my goodness,
It's
they didn't
one
know he was
kill,
in the
he's still
smoke.
being
It's a
thorn in
2v2
their
though.
side right now. Grizz and Wolfie. Oh, it's just backstab after backstab. It's gonna be Grizz.
This is winnable. He has tons of
1v2.
time to work the duels here.
He has a kid. He has a smoke, but yeah, that jump
Smoke
spot,
on
he's
bomb.
just
He
gonna
has
have
a
to stick it,
kit.
I think at this point he has the kit.
The
The
kit,
HE coming
the
in.
kit. Oh,
Oh man.
Oh, so close.
Yeah,
so
CXVI,
close
his
there
death was
for
everything.
Grizz.
Danny, that was
But
a little
unfortunately there,
unnecessary,
Voca,
bro.
They do finally
Dueling
take
that
themselves
deep,
a first
that
round here
committed.
in the half, and
You have your
we said
rotation
that
coming.
was
You
gonna
put the
be a
Molotov
devastating
down. That
result
was
there for
perfect play.
Marsborne, and looking
Once
at
you got the molly
money
down,
that's
delayed them, and your
just out there,
teammate was
they have
coming
to go
up.
for a save
Just play
here,
on China.
unless they decide to
maybe
go for that
peek a
full
little
force
closer,
slide.
like,
Oh boy,
Not so
Things
wide
you
and
learn
peeking
from the
everything.
YouTube videos, never go full force. It's gonna be a
We'll play from
force
Snav,
play
yeah.
from Marsborne. They got the
Yeah.
scout, the FAMAS, couple
Fortunate he had the
MP9s,
nade.
and a P250, but for Voca on the other side, they've had to make some sacrifices of their own. Galils, Mac 10, 3 AK-47s to back it all up here.
Arson's quick up
Voca
con.
looking much better to win this round right now.
Yeah, dude. Oh!
Oh, good first duel though for 6E. Gonna win that Mac 10 MP9.
He's got to time that a little better with the HE.
And this
Like,
spam
throw the
actually
nade
did
and
quite a bit of
swing as
damage
it's
to
popping.
Snav as well. Door has been blown open, so don't need
Danny
to worry
is
about the
fragging, though.
penetration on the FAMAS because he's getting.
He
it
made a
done with
mistake
the spam
last
through the
round, but
smoke.
he is fragging. Let's go,
HE
bro.
On to Dia, only does 10, so just a little bit of chip. 60 now kind of stuck in con. That smoke should allow him to get out. Get this reposition in. That is just going to leave Wolfie with the scout and Viz with the MP9 up on this A site. But Marsborne with a good opener to this round.
Yeah, the boys are looking
and
rusty
the scout
and
can
stiff.
be very deadly
They're
over
looking
towards
stiff
A.
as
See,
hell right
Voca
now.
might think to themselves, oh, we want to go towards A. They've got the MP9s. This is where we can take the long-range duels with our AKs. But that scout can be very, very deadly over towards the A site. Wolfie's going to have to do some work.
I like how they're
on this
offsetting the
weapon.
T lurk smoke with the
And
bathroom
smoke as well,
smoke.
causing problems
So they
for them.
can't get
They
the
can't
bathroom
go through it.
space while they have the lurk
Oh,
smoke.
and that's a great first kill for Wolfie.
I like that from
Already
Marsborne.
finding the low HP on Snav. And he spots more as well. He's
They should
doing
be winning
everything
this
he
round
needs
pretty
to
easy.
and more right now.
So long as,
But
so
Voca,
long as
they have to
Wolfie
go.
gets the tag. As long as
shit's
Wolfie
over,
gets
bro.
the tag, it's doing enough damage.
Next
here.
round, please.
Ooh,
Wait.
missed shot on the follow-up there. Slump gets one. Dia on the other, but here comes Grizz rotating up that Famas. Slump's in a 1v3 now. 11 seconds, and Slump trying what he can. Swings
No way.
for Grizz. Whoa! A flick to find Wolfie.
Oh, he
And
fucked it. He
Slump
doesn't have time.
One with Chop, but Chop has got the time, and Marsborne, they win it off of time alone. Slump. That was an incredible flick.
my
What's
God.
the lifetime to get those doubles.
Chat,
but
what
it's
in
not
the
gonna
fuck
be
is
enough to
happening?
Win the round for Voca and Marsborne. They continue
Grow some
hanging on
balls,
by just
boys.
a thread. Oh, good lordy.
And I don't know why, but that round was so
There's two
intense,
of us
it felt like the final round
Yes,
of the
the
game. I was like, oh my
swing
gosh, they've done
180
it.
to get, fucking kill us
It's not
both.
even
Like,
7 to 10, Connor. Like I'm waiting with bated breath to see the results of some of these rounds. And I mean, it is just neck and neck right now between these two teams. That HE, oh,
the
dear.
Marsborne dub.
I mean, what do you expect?
I
when you
know
got
this is a
Glock and
Marsborne
nothing?
win.
He's making sure he can purchase that AWP going into the next
did he see him?
rounds.
Slumps
Although
all the
I'm
way
not
up.
sure that he can, because didn't the loss bonus get reset because they won
Slump's
that
all
round?
the way up,
I don't
look.
think he is going to be able to afford it, but either way, look at
Oh
Slump how
my
he got his way
gosh,
here.
dude,
Still
Grizz.
somehow winning that gunfight, even though he gets brought
Slammed
low.
him, bro.
That was the most important duel now. He's got some reinforcements from his team. That smoke going to give him some space to play behind as well.
Yeah, bro.
And that was a nice attempt with the flash, but it was Dia.
Yeah, we'll give my
Block
props
and
to
nothing
Slump
else.
there. What a gap
This is
found.
going to be a fire
Pretty much
squad
on the
here.
first timing,
Marsborne
too.
in 8th rounds. And I think
Gray
the
should
most
have died.
difficult rounds are behind
I don't
him
think
now.
much would have came from it
It is going to be a
if
full buy
he
here
did
for
die,
Voca, and maybe
'cause I think
Marsborne has
Chop
a
would have
tough
traded
decision on
and
whether they want to upgrade
teammates
some
were a
of these
little far.
guns.
Upgrades are going to be the
SBG,
consideration.
what's
We
up?
talk about Dia
Hope
just
you're having
getting
a good evening.
Mouthful of grenade there to start.
Kinda
that
just
last
watch
round.
partying this
Good
game and
lord,
chilling.
Down to 32, and just had no chance to even get towards that B bomb site by the time we saw the IC come through. Now it's Marsborne still fighting for their way back into this one. Wolfie's been a good step up. The utility damage he's been putting out, and even the scout damage too, has helped out significantly here for the side.
And they're
of
quick into this
Marsborne.
long. This is a different
On the
style
other
than
hand,
what we
though,
saw from
Voca,
Marsborne.
they've got the
Oh,
AK
snap
back up,
dub!
and
Oh my
Snav,
god!
even despite a 2v1, still wins it with
Holy
ease. That's 2 headshots coming up. And
Our boys
Marsborne
just
able
got
to scramble
mopped.
Up towards A. Chop's gonna take the long route.
Yeah,
to
but
the
they're
bank.
so
Viz will be
spread
going for the
apart. All
dumpster.
CTs rotated.
But Dia's already
This is
here.
this
pushing
timing.
up from
This
the side.
timing, dude.
Chop will get that information.
can work
though.
out
Here
for
comes
us.
the swing from
Chop!
Gets 1, gets 2.
Chop
And
saved
now
it!
it's even numbers.
2v2,
2 versus
bombs
2.
down.
8 to 10 here. Voca.
Oh my
they want
gosh.
their 11th. They
2
want to break
crazy
down
sprays.
Marsborne once again. And Carson
Yeah,
walks
Carson.
it up into the
Yeah,
hands of
Carson,
Grizz,
get it. Yeah,
who slaps
dude.
down both.
Get
It's
real, buddy.
Marsborne, one away from tying this game.
And that's
Oh
the
my
Grizz we were looking
goodness.
for, Connor. The one that we were talking about. was a
Wow, the
little
tides
absent at the
turned so
beginning of this
quick in
game.
both
He has
ways.
Found his spot. He has found his comfortability on this map. 13 and 14 now. He's really picked it up. Great 2K to secure a 9th for Marsborne. And yeah, I mean, you know, Slump and Snav, they've looked really solid. A couple of very nice spray transfers the last couple of rounds. Chop's like, yeah, I can do that too, guys. Wait, what is that, Nate? I've never seen that before.
It's one that's definitely been showing up a little bit more. I think
6E.
came out the Counter-Strike Reddit or something like that. But yeah, 6E double kill on the M4A1 to open things up, and you know, great to just take those openers against Voca, right? You don't want to let them have their moment with the pistols here. Dia still does have that hero AK-47.
I will say Marsborne.
It's a good thing that Voca did invest in the armor. It allows anyone to just kind of pick up the AK.
A
when
little
it
bit
is
of
dropped.
fortunate play.
But we are seeing that
going
kind of
on, but
uplift here
damn.
from Marsborne in terms of just
Sick
individual
fucking
output.
shots from
60,
Chop.
now on 15
Grizz
15.
also
Grizz,
doubled
we're
down.
talking about it. 2
That was
kills
insane.
at one point in this game. Now he's up to 13 frags and still doing very well. 60, good 1 for 1.
I was kind of
but
thinking this is like a
numbers are
slop
bit too
round, but
close here if you're Marsborne. 3 versus 2.
little closer
This
than I
is supposed
thought.
to be an eco, and the hero rifle just
so many
continues
in-game
to drop
matches
some
are just
bodies
pathetic
here.
to watch recently. Dude, you know what? I
Grizz
agree,
does have
bro.
this flank, but a second
I
rifle's
agree.
been
The
recovered. That's in
quality
hands
is
of
just-
Shane. Dia and Shane both pushing up. It's going to be a
It's been
default
in a
play
downwards
here.
trend
Here
for a
comes the
long
flank. Viz
time,
gets
and
the first. Shane, try as you might, but it's going to be Viz on 2. And Marsborne, they keep 3 alive. It's a tied game at 10 apiece. And now you're starting to see a little bit of the vision Marsborne had when they picked into this overpass.
Yeah, let's
and
go
this map is
Marsborne.
just so CT-sided.
CXCI's kept them in there, though.
Maybe
We
Marsborne
lost
was...
Anubis for this.
Right. Maybe this was just
We
how they
lost
drew it up the
Anubis
whole
for
time.
this.
I mean, maybe this is Marsborne. They weren't
L
stressed
take
at
from the
all.
caster,
You know,
bro.
maybe
Dog shit take.
they
Chat,
were like,
Anubis
3
or
rounds is all we
overpass?
need on our T side. CT side is where we'll bring it right back.
Vote.
Or Incendiary is going to miss there.
Or B start.
That's going to give them a
Boosting
little bit
con.
more space to play aggressive over towards Fountain. Jump spot. Slump's looking for it. He wants to just rip his head off. That AK, you got to be so careful. Good spam, though, onto Snav. He gets brought down to 30. And Viz takes it right back on 42. Marsborne, though, still actually playing this pretty passive. Grizz throwing a little shoulder towards Monster, just making sure nobody's walking up. I've actually liked that a lot from Voca. That is a way that you can sort of counteract some of these more passive setups from the CT side on this map, is just walk up on them. Like if you can find the timing and make your way up A long, you can make your way up Monster, something like this, where they have no info.
I agree, bro.
Yeah, just walk up on them, Carson.
You're a man of good
Look to get
taste,
some
and I
damage
appreciate
across.
that.
Grizz to 70. The only issue is now you're taking a lot of time here as Voca, and you're not really forcing the CTs to use this utility, although...
Let's go,
As I
Viz.
say that, another smoke
Go,
from
Viz.
Wolfie goes down. It's just the one remaining on Chop at the moment. But 45
Danny's
seconds on the
position. He
clock.
may look alone and
Voca has
isolated.
not really
I mean, it
made
is the
much
truth he
movement on the
is,
map.
but he's an early
Looks like
alert
finally
system.
might
So
be
if they
towards the
walk
A
into
side
Danny
of
right
things,
now,
just given
even
what
if he
we're
goes
seeing
1
so
for
far
1,
in Voca,
he gets a
they're
lot of
starting to lean it
information.
up.
And if they
60.
don't clear him and be a
Has
little
the M4
sloppy,
in
which
hand.
that kind of seems
And
what's
we are
about to
seeing a
happen,
rotation being
then he gets a
called, but
backstab.
B Slumpy takes the opener.
Carson
60.
has his grenades
He's
out.
gonna
He's
be the
not
one
aware
to
at all.
blow this
Yep.
whole thing open like
Yep.
Watergate here. It's gonna be 60 take down 1, find 2.
This is
And
overpass,
it's
bro.
gonna be Slump and Dia to take the trade back.
Overpass is
Chop at least
awesome,
gets
bro.
1.
So fun to play.
2v2 now. 14 seconds on the clock. Bomb plant needs to go down, and Viz and Chop are stuck rotating here. And it's going to be 40 seconds. Chop coming up the connector, though. He can
I
be
agree,
the one
bro.
to do it all.
2v2
Snav
here.
is on Bogdan's Law here.
Marsborne's been winning these.
Diaz holding onto the M4A1.
Winning these
Viz
all
is
half.
waiting for Chop on this flank. It's going to be a long flank here, not through the bathrooms like normal. Could that be it? Could that be the choice that gives Marsborne
Bomb's
the
ticking
round?
down a
That's
bit.
gonna be
He'll
the
have
real
to make some
question
noise
here.
soon.
Chomp slow as he goes, slow and steady. Dia and Snav both wins together on the site, and as
There's
Chomp
the noise.
slowly walks it up, Snav
In a
he's
miss.
looking, misses the shot. Dia tries. You got a 2 versus 1. You missed, and you did at least take that one.
Oh
Chomp
my
cannot
gosh,
chase it
dude.
down.
Snav, you're not an opera buddy.
And it's
Put
gonna
it
be
down.
Voca,
Put
11
it down,
to
bro.
10, and
Holy cow.
Marsborne, I think Chop tried to go a bit too soon there.
Dude, no, man. We
Yeah,
needed
it
that.
felt like the timing
Damn.
was a little off there from Marsborne. I think Chop realized, wait, I can't walk all the way down long. The bomb's going to detonate by the time that we find these kills. So he speeds it up, but that gives them the info. They know where one of the players, they know where both players are because both of them have to go loud. They both start to make
It's all right.
noise.
We had money to buy it.
And, oh, man, I think that kill is going to haunt Chop as well. He gets the first one pretty quick, but not able to get that second one. Dia just stalls enough time. I mean, gets the kill, but I think even if Dia goes down there, I think the time
Oh,
was
they're
already too
chat.
far
They're going
gone.
for the boost. They're going for the boost over to kill the
Yeah,
monster
Voca
player.
on
They're not, I don't think they're going to find
11
anything, but
This is a
Oh,
cheeky
here he
little
is!
boost.
My
Oh
goodness.
my
Oh!
goodness, we are really
See
stressed
that.
now.
It worked!
It's gonna be a free kill for Viz.
what a gimmick.
Meister who?
What a
That
gimmick.
overpass back in the map pool, baby, and I love the creativity that we're seeing on this map already, just from these two teams. I mean, these are the two teams you'd expect to pull out all the cheeky stuff. Grizz, he spotted him on that jump spot. Oh, actually, maybe
He didn't spot him.
Carson, this is what
He
I'm
didn't
talking
spot
about.
him.
Carson has found these angles so well, and
No
Chop had a
way.
flash in his hand. It's a free kill, going for a second. Grizz though, ready for the trade. but
Oh,
now he's
no,
caught out in the open. He's gonna
boys.
Go down. Shane going to eliminate him, and it's gonna have to
Oh,
be the
no.
remaining 3 players
Wes?
making their way
Come
into
on,
the
Wes.
path. Viz, he
Oh,
runs
no.
through the
1
fire.
HP
Yeah,
on
down
DR. Are
to
you
1.
serious?
How is
It's a
Dia
3v3
survived
though.
there? That's insane. That's an M4.
He has 1 HP.
That's
Oh.
why we're A4 gang.
This is very winnable, though. Danny has
Dia,
all the space
1
in pit. He
HP to
doesn't know
work
it yet.
with.
The molly's
Snav
done.
mollied
Gonna
off
give him
the angle.
security.
Dia
Here we go.
now playing
Here we
with
go.
him as well. 60 pushing up.
Oh.
Shane on the swing. 1-for-1
Trade
trade.
though.
Wolfie takes the kill. But now Snav's rotated around to Monster. There's 2 players. Both of them have kits and a smoke to the bomb here. Dia
What
runs it
are
up.
they
Wolfie
doing?
and Viz take both the kills. And
I
it's
mean,
gonna
we'll
be a
take
tied
that.
game
I don't know
once
what
again.
the fuck they are
11
doing.
to 11.
Voca,
and
what
this
are you
is
doing?
Still going on here. It's a heart attack of a game right now.
All right,
because
we'll
the
take that.
intensity
We'll take
just
that as
keeps
Marsborne-
ramping up,
as
and
Marsborne
neither
fans.
side wants to give this one up at all, especially given it's the first map of this grand finals.
And I mean, you literally could not ask for a better. This is only map number 1, and something tells me, I don't know, this could easily go to overtime in map number 1. It is just neck and neck between these two teams.
Man, I'm
I mean,
happy
Wolfie and
Marsborne
Biz
winning,
come up
but
big
I'm
in that
telling you, the
round,
way
2
the rounds
kills
are flowing,
apiece
they should
to
not be
secure it.
winning. Damn.
But still, it's just going to be buys every
It is
single
tense
round.
as hell.
Both these teams at HE, Dia always going to
Dia down to 1 again.
4. How many rounds have we seen him start off the round on
Drop got a pick.
single-digit health? He has just been getting the short end of the stick when it comes to eating this utility right in the face. Wait, Carson? What? Not expecting somebody to be
yeah,
there?
Voca, dude, like...
Both
5
players
versus
just
3 now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look how many mistakes are happening across the map. Like a missed smoke at Monster there.
Start
Like, what
here
the
for Marsborne, especially given
are we
the
doing,
fact that
boys?
they've
Wake
had so
up.
many struggles in some of these openers. Especially
We're
in
very
that first
fortunate
half.
to be in the
Now they're
position we
finally in
are,
that
dude.
Kind of leading
Jeez, man.
front foot right now.
Rough.
And Marsborne, now it's a 5-on-2. Dia and Shane last year standing, but look at the money here for Voca. It's evaporated. There's nothing left in this one, and sure, loss bonus is going to help things out here, but they are having to make some big, tough decisions here. Now it's just Dia. 1v5, Marsborne. This late-game resurgence has meant everything for them. And now it's all onto Dia in a 1 versus 4 after the first kill. He needs an ace clutch if he even wants a chance of winning this. He's got 4 HP. This is a round destined to go the way of Marsborne and Voca. They just effectively have to watch the clock burn down or wait for Dia to die. Tries to fight against Chop. Chop on 1 HP.
Chop,
Dia
what?
still
What are
finds
we doing,
that,
dude?
but as time continues to take down, more players are going to start chasing after you, and the round's still going the way of Marsborne anyways.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do at this point. And the difficult thing, too, Connor, is look at the money here for Voca. This is 2 rounds back-to-back in a row, won by Marsborne. Voca's going to be on piss. Dia has to try and hold on to this rifle because they are not going to have rifles in this round. They're going to have some Galils, maybe even some MAC-10s here. And we were harping on how important the range is on this
All right,
map,
match
how
point.
crucial the AK-47s are on this map. I mean, obviously, right? Those are the main rifles you want anyways in your hand.
Honestly,
But when you feel it so much more when you're on
Marsborne's
something
comeback
like
has been
a
so
Galil, when you're
strong
on a
that I
Mac
just-
10. It's just so
I just don't
difficult
feel that Voca
to
is going
scale.
to really
it might
do
be
anything.
a
That was
faster
a
play
failed
here from
Molotov.
Voca. Actually, it's 4 members
Pretty
towards
quick
A right
A.
now.
I mean, the Molotov would have been perfect
Okay,
this
one
round.
goes down con.
Fast
They're going to
out
try and
long.
take that space fast. Wolfie up.
Wolfie's going to
Playing up
reposition
aggressive
long
with
as soon as he hears
this
his flash.
peering
Yep,
in
there it
towards
is.
Fountain, but it's fast. It's a fast A long taken Wolfie. Oh, he is in a tough spot here. It's going to be hard to get away after taking this first shot. He called his teammate here, though. He's got the backup
A
on
miss.
the
Oh,
rifle,
Wolfie,
but
come on, man. Wake up.
he's going to go down without finding a kill. Oh, my goodness, those shots.
Okay.
Oh, he's
Wow.
alive.
Wow.
he did-
Thank God he got
hit
away.
him.
Oh, he didn't see him. They didn't
alive.
see Chop. He's
Voca
flanking.
In a 5-on-4.
They're unaware.
Their
Oh.
best chance here to tie this game and force us to overtime. Chop, though, takes
Dude,
the kill.
what
to
is
Nav.
going
That's
on?
One. Shane's nearby, trying his
What is
best
going on?
to find the trade, but not going to be spotting anything here. 60,
Oh,
the push
it's
in the
going our
bathroom.
way.
It's great for the kill, but Shane's
Grenades
down.
out,
60
Danny,
gets
bro.
caught
What the
unaware.
hell?
Now it's a 3v3. The bodies keep
Viz
dropping.
is
The
pushing
bodies
through, though. They're up long.
trailing and dropping here. Shane tries.
That's the
as
bomb
much,
down.
but Viz is
Bomb's
right
down,
there.
divider.
It's a 3v2. 40 seconds on the
Oh
clock,
my
and it's all left to Carson. No bomb.
No way he knows
and
Viz is
just
here.
the AWP with
We won't overpass,
35
boys.
seconds on the clock.
And look at this position, too, from Viz. He's just done it so well.
Oh,
Repositions
my
the party,
gosh.
not even looking that direction. How can you expect it? I mean, it was just a genius play there after 60 goes down. Then Sendieri
was-
covering his advance there.
that
moves
was-
around
Chad,
the
that
divider,
was,
just finding the backstabs beautifully there. to
That was
secure it
rough.
The 13th and map number 1 for Marsborne. Maybe they had something after all up their sleeve, Connor, because going down 3-9 didn't seem to phase them.
Yeah, I mean, the ace up their sleeve really just came down to some
All right,
of that
chat, I'll be right
PG-side
back. I'm
performance,
gonna
and
take
I
a
think
break,
the big
use the
piece we
restroom
have
real
to
quick.
give to that is 60. I think 60 was the main
Vids
reason
has some nice
why
rounds there on
Marsborne was
CT.
able
Yeah,
to
dude,
stay in
he's
this one.
super
And I think
solid. He's
Chop
just
had
that
some
guy that
great
can really
moments
rely
as
on. He
well.
does bail them out. quite a bit.
Finding some of those picks,
He
just
really
kind of
does.
off on different sides of the map. Finding the double
Right back,
kills
boys.
just helped them get their first round on the board in general. It was a fantastic play coming out from Marsborne, and that is as close as it gets. 13-11. We thought the series was going to be close. I didn't think it would be this close.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't have had a better first map going all the way, using up every single round that we needed to determine the victor of map number 1. It was Marsborne's pick of Overpass, and very shortly we will be going over to Train, map number 2, which is Voca's pick. So don't go anywhere when we return, map number 2.
Hey mate, want to finally play without cheaters? Start by connecting your Steam account. All you need to do is add your favorite game to your favorites list. Now, in this tab, you'll have access to your match statistics. And to fill it in, you just need to play 2 matches in normal or pro mode. You can either create your own lobby or join a lobby with players who are looking for teammates and match your preferences. There are 3 game modes available on the Inui platform. For those who love challenges, normal mode is where your match results will either increase or decrease your ELO rating. Choose your favorite maps and invite friends to form your team, or let the system match you with suitable teammates and opponents. Jump straight into the action with a balanced and fair matchmaking experience designed for quick games. Pro mode. Challenge yourself in this competitive mode, either solo or with friends. Set your team preferences, including starting side, CT or T, and strategize with tactical map bands. Custom mode. You can choose CS2, CSGO, or even CS 1.6. Discover complete freedom of action. Invite players and spectators to join, assign team sides, select a map, and customize the game settings. While you're waiting for a game or taking a break between matches, our fun servers will help you make the most of your time. All of this is available to every platform user. Playing at a high level and ready to compete with the best of the best? On our platform, you'll also find the opportunity to participate in tournaments.
All right,
with
Chad, I'm
prize
back.
pools. Tournaments are available
Welcome
for
back,
full
Minky.
team confrontations, 5v5, as well as for 2v2 and 1v1. Registration will
lost?
take place through our client
Damn.
in just a few clicks.
What was the score?
And
What was
don't
the map?
forget
What
to
was going on,
install
dude?
our Inui app for iOS and Android to
Give me the
never miss
details
a
of the
match,
game.
thanks to push notifications.
All right, Chad, if you're just chilling or you just tuned in, we're watching the grand finals of Dust2 US Eagle Masters. Number 4, Marsborne up 1-0. Overpass was 13-11. Not gonna lie, it was very close. It was quite sloppy Counter-Strike from both teams. Yeah. Oh, dude, it's 13-11. It was sloppy, but Marsborne, dude, they were down 9-3 first half, come back and won it. Unlucky, bro. It's crazy. We just watched Overpass here. Dub is a dub? Yeah. This is a grand final, man. I don't care how we win as long as we win. Seriously.
Win is what matters. Desolation. I agree. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Show's back. Hopefully.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dust2 US Eagle Masters Series 4, powered by Inui. It's Grand Finals, and if you're just joining us, you just missed one of the best starts to a Grand Final you could possibly get. A 13-11 map number 1, where Marsborne took their own pick, and now we get ready to move on to Train.
Yeah, and it was a hell of a first map too, Connor, if you guys missed it. I mean, it went all the way 13-11. Marsborne just barely edging out the win over Voca. And, I mean, it was pretty stressful as well, I think, for Marsborne. That first half going down 3-9 as well, obviously on the less favored side. So you expect them to be at a bit of a deficit moving on to their CT side. But that was a pretty hefty deficit that they were able to come back
Yeah, bro,
from.
when you're playing
Only
Carson.
really dropping, like...
Oh, bro.
I mean,
Comeback's always
obviously they
possible.
dropped 2 rounds, but it felt like one of those rounds was super, super close. The other one was the one that they kind of got rolled over a little bit on their CT side, but ultimately their CT side looked pretty squeaky clean.
Yeah, their CT side looked phenomenal, and I mean, only letting 2 rounds through on their own CT side was certainly just a great thing to kind of think about, right? I mean, it was a fantastic show coming out there from Marsborne. I mean, we were just kind of looking at some of the stats that we did see, and this was clearly just a highlight game coming out from Sixy, who, you know, dropped 100 ADR while going 20-20. You know, just continue to at least get the kills and then die, and then just let the team handle the rest, right? Get 1 or 2, die, and then let everyone else handle it. I think Grizz, though, if we're looking at some of that T-side stats, Grizz overall went 3-11 in that first half.
Yeah, that T side
phenomenally
was
rough game overall. If you're Grizz,
that T side
CT
was
side
tough.
was a big jump up.
I will say though, Voca played good on the CT side. They were quick to
rating
rotate.
of a 1.76.
They were playing
13-6
overpass how you're
KD
supposed to.
overall is nothing to laugh at there. And Chop was another big piece, 12-4 with a 1.65.
Yeah. And I mean, if you're just looking at the stats of some of these guys too, I mean, Voca, Dia and Slump were both going crazy. 26-12 for Dia and 21-15 for Slump, both great ADRs as well, great ratings. But ultimately, again, it's just time and time again, it seems like Marsborne shows us it's about the sum of the parts, right? It's about everybody. I mean,
Exactly,
Wolfie,
bro.
you know, with a little bit of a slower game, but again, you expect that more from the opper that's there, less. You're not farming stats as the sniper, right? You're more looking for the opening picks. You're looking for the crucial frags. I mean, he didn't have the craziest game because, of course, we can see oppers take over. But yeah, I mean, Sixy overall, you know, the highest performer for Marsborne. Definitely, I agree with you. The reason why they were able to close out that CT side and win their map pick.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Grizz, insane. The fact that he was 3-11 at the bottom, right, of the scoreboard after that first half, turns it around and ends up being second highest, just under 60 for his team.
Right. And it's something to kind of think about, though, is that when we look at the other side, we look at Voca and some of the stats that we're seeing, their T side was rough. And I mean, not to say that Marsborne's wasn't having their own struggles either. I mean, we're talking about, you know, Marsborne objectively had a worse overall T side when we're just looking at some of the ratings compared to Voca. Marsborne only had 1 player going of a 1.0. That was 60 at a 1.29. But for the side of Voca, they had 2 players going above 1.0. Dia and Slump, 1.12, 1.08 respectively. But it felt like just the output from Marsborne, like you said, the sum of the parts was just a bit higher as a whole compared to what Voca was doing.
Because we're the
individually.
best.
Dia and Slump doing
We're the
just about
fucking
everything
best.
they possibly could throughout the game to keep them in it. And even, you know, just a little bit of blips from Snav and Carson and Shane here and there. But it felt like when we're talking about that MVP race, Carson and Grizz both went missing on the T sides when they needed to be there. And that ultimately, it cost Voca more than it did Marsborne.
Yeah, I mean, Carson had a pretty solid CT side, 9-7,
Absolutely.
but over 100 ADR. I mean, he was looking good on CT side, and then just went completely missing.
Marsborne get the
on
CT
T
start
side.
on
And, you know,
Train.
while Grizz did also have a similar
So,
kind of result, where
this
he
map
wasn't
could be just
really
a completely
active for his
different
squad on
story.
the T side, his turnaround on the CT was just insane. You know, I mean, it was a phenomenal performance from
Yeah, bro, we
this
actually
man,
play.
and You know, I would
Yeah,
argue that
you're
him
right,
and
man.
6E were the
I agree.
the catalyst for their team winning that map #1. It could have easily gone Voca's way had it not been for these two guys stepping up big. And as we set our sights on Train, I have to say that if these two teams right now are looking much more comfortable on their CT sides, what does that say about Marsborne getting to start on the CT side, most likely, of this Train, being that it's Voca's map pick? And Train, I still feel, is a CT-sided map. I know it's not as bad as it was in Go. Obviously, since the changes to it, you know, the newer iteration of Train definitely leans a bit more even. I think T-side has a little bit more space to work with, especially on that A bomb site. You know, you can rush outer a lot easier now. There's a lot more utility that you can throw to grant you some space to make it out of T-Con. You're not just getting completely, you know, you're not all lining up and there's like three CTs all staring at you, you know, at T-Con as you come out. You can actually beat them on the timing there and you know, make some faster plays happen now. But I mean, the fact that Marsborne are most likely, you know, I'd say 90%, I'd say they're starting on their CT side. I mean, that's a worrying sign, I think, for Voca.
Yeah, it is. And this is
It
a
is, bro.
Voca that
2-0.
last time they played CT side Train, it was nearly a shutout, 7-1 in favor of them when they played SPE. But before we kind of get into things and we jump into that, we do have to take a quick moment to talk about Voca, the main people behind this, or at least the main people making this happen here for the Dust2 US Eagle Masters, the platform that everything is being played on here. You have to give a big thanks to them for just being able to make this one happen. Of course, if you're unfamiliar, they are a newer competitive platform looking to just, you know, help grow the Counter-Strike scene, grow the competitive scene with their own tournaments, their own platform. And heck, if you even want to play some of the older stuff, you're more than welcome to. Global Offensive and 1.6 are all available to play. But, you know, big shout out to Inui once again for being able to let this happen.
Yeah, Inui the Goats, as
Inui
always.
the Goats.
Again,
Always.
4th Eagle Masters now that they've powered. So again,
And there's gonna be a 5th one, you know.
And there's gonna be more.
It's great. It's great. You gotta love it.
These tournaments have been massively successful for the NA scene. We've seen great turnouts at all of them. A lot of these up and coming NA teams really showing their stuff. And I think that, you know, we've seen some signs of some of these teams that could really make waves, you know, moving up, you know, to these higher tier tournaments. I think, you know, teams like Marsborne, teams like Voca have the makings of great
we got to
teams.
start
You know,
seeing
these
it.
rosters are able to stick together, get a lot of.
I've been hearing this said a
grind
lot,
games,
but we
man.
got to
Just
start
grind
seeing
out
it.
games.
Like
Do as
straight
many
up.
tournaments as
This
you
has
can. I
been said
know
for way too
schedule
long.
can get exhausting at times,
and
but if you
I'm
can,
getting tired.
if
we genuinely think we're getting better, we need to start
and
seeing
really
it.
start getting that synergy going, you can rival some of these better teams. So we make our way out T side already. Marsborne, actually, I was wrong. They're starting off on the T side.
Damn,
They're starting off with a bang. Out T Kong.
Marsborne went for the T side start.
Glock in hands. It's 3-3 right now. They haven't crossed yet. Okay, my bad.
I know they did not.
Got baited a little bit by the.
Oh, the UI was, yeah.
By the.
Got baited a little bit by the HUD.
By the HUD. The HUD got me again. That's
Marsborne
1-0
on
for the
CT,
HUD.
okay.
You know, it gets me at least.
Wolfie
once
down in
every
the
series.
1v2 though.
But you know, after the dust settles, somehow it's Voca who have managed to get a little bit on top of this round. They've made their way across to the bomb train, and it's just Wolfie in the 1v2. Very quiet first map. Can he come up big in this clutch?
I think he can. He's
Having
really
a big turnout
elite in the
clutch
clutch.
like this would be a huge
Wolfie's
help.
really
He
good in
does
the
spot
clutch.
out Slump, but Carson still the unknown variable here. Slump is still trying to commit to the fight, trying to buy space for Carson and keeping Wolfie guessing as to where Carson might be. So he doesn't feel comfortable just kind of pushing out, trying to find this kill, find this angle. Wolfie will always consider checking towards Z, but Carson retreats even further back. Wolfie runs it up here, and Slump gets it with the headshot, and Slump continues to be a big piece for Voca on these pistols. Another 3-piece going his way on the pistol round, and Slump just refuses to die in them. He's just been an incredible piece here, and it looks like he's setting up for an instant smoke here off the rip on the second round too.
You love to see that. Fragging and team player here.
Right, lots of
with the
rifles.
Utility. Yeah, I mean, what a huge
Wolfie's
round
got a
for
scout.
him. I will
Lots
say
of
that's
HEs.
like,
They're
once
playing to
you're in
break
that
the
spot
sandwich
as a
smoke.
CT, it is so
Or
tough to
stack 'em
win,
on main.
especially with no kit. You just do not have the time.
Yep, here we go.
to
Stacking them on
try and
main.
bait
Quick
out
out into the
kills,
fucking
but it
yard,
looks
though.
like Voca
Damn.
again just fast out T-Con. This time it's Snav leading the charge. Gonna dip back in through the smoke. And Marsborne, they
Wow.
did invest fully into this round. It's 3 MP9s and a scout left, as 6C has already fallen. And Wolfie, you know, the scout, it looked a little shaky on that overpass the times that we did see it pulled out. Hopefully on train, we can see a little bit more success from him on this weapon. Some more damage, some more tags. with the scout, if not kills. Because right now, yeah, Snav expecting that flank.
Dude, I
as
didn't
well.
even see
Actually, I'm
Viz flanking on the
surprised he's ready
radar.
for that. Viz
Jeez.
very quickly pushing through T-Con. At least with some info now for his squad that the remainder of these T's towards Halls at the moment, but still could reroute back towards A through Pop if they so choose. Utility not causing any issues just yet for Marsborne, but yeah, look at Snav, man. He's just done everything his team has needed. 2 kills, walks out onto the A side. He calls that it's completely
Marsborne every time second
Bomb
round
plate
they
to go
force.
down, and
Every single time.
Marsborne, maybe you just try and hold on to these guns since you're not gonna have
Every game
to
I've
save
watched.
going to the next one anyways.
Yeah, I think it makes most sense here for Marsborne to just go for a save and let Voca have the round overall. You know, you made the big investment. You went for the armor. You got the scouts and the MP9. And, hey, you tried to stack it up towards B, play for that type of push, but it just didn't really come your way. No harm, no foul. Reset. Go again for it in the next round.
Yeah, I guess they do have 3 of
at least
these
gonna
forced
allow
by
Dia to maybe
saving.
try and go hunting for a kill or two. Try and take these weapons away and make sure they don't have them in the next round. Dia pushing out. Now, the only person that's really in danger here is going to be Chop, but Dia walking it out. Wolfie spots it, tags it, and Grizz might be able to hit
my
the flag.
gosh.
It's going to be Chop, though, to finish it off.
Chop
and there
jumping
it is.
MP9
It will
headshot.
be at least Dia
It's
going
awesome.
down, forced to reinvest. Small victories there for Marsborne in the round.
Yeah, I mean, it's something. You'll take it at this point if you're Marsborne, and at least they are taking forward, you know, a couple of these SMGs. The scout, I think, is the most important piece. I mean, if you have 1 scout on your team and everybody else just has some P250s, 5.7s, maybe even an HE here and there, you know, that scout can cause kills to happen. You can force kills. You soften them up with some HEs, the scout's a 1-tap. You get even a pistol shot or 2 onto somebody, it's a 1-shot. You know, the scout becomes an op, essentially, but with 10 bullets, and you can be a lot more mobile with it. So we'll have to see if Marsborne sets up Wolfie. Either Wolfie sets up Marsborne or Marsborne sets up Wolfie to find some frags in this round.
Now, Wolfie, talking about someone who's had a very up-and-down career throughout North America. And you certainly had his detractors. Some
Oh, man,
people that
Danny
have
saw
always
him.
Kind of cast
Oh,
their
I think they
doubts
saw
on
each
him
other,
over
maybe?
those years as
Maybe
well.
not.
Overall, he's been a fairly consistent piece even in that time.
Dude.
Slump. Good opener there. Good attempt.
Snav's
from
just been
60
a
on
rat on
5.7,
main late with the
unfortunately.
SMG.
Just doesn't quite go your way when you're going to be placing
Grizz.
up against those AK-47s.
Oh,
Here comes Snap.
what a flick, though.
Lightning fast on that MP9 to find Grizz.
Nice.
Wolfie does take one, though. After
Here we
Viz gets one goes down, it's Chop and Wolfie. Last 2 standing. They're just going to have an attempt at this one. Dia, tagged.
Oh, my
And
gosh.
it's all left to Wolfie now. 1 versus 3. Hits the tag
I will say
again.
Voca looked
So
really
much
sharp
damage.
at the beginning of the
Unfortunately,
second map.
It's not
They
going to quite
looked.
pay off there for Marsborne. Voca gets
I mean,
the 3-0
that
start, but Marsborne,
pop dog
it looks
fight
like
was
they've
awkward as
had a
hell.
bit of a disconnect in between of the
Danny
round.
should be killing that
60's
guy.
been disconnected and should be back here in just a moment as we
Yeah,
get ready.
sandwich
But
smoke.
Marsborne, they'll have a full buy into this one. I expect the M4s with all the fixing. All the sides, even some condiments there as well, you know. They're going to be eating well in this round.
And I mean, a strong start for Voca as well on their T-sided train. This is a great start for them. We were talking about how I feel like this.
Let's
map
go,
still
Royal.
leans
Hell
towards
yeah,
that
Royal.
CT
Let's go,
side,
man.
so getting
Let's
a
go,
strong
Marsborne.
start in your T-side, especially with how weak the T-sides looked on Overpass from both these teams. I think definitely speaks to Voca's chances on this map already. And I will say, I mean, Wolfie, he was able
First
to get
gun
some
round.
good damage on the scout in that round.
Oh,
but
Marsborne won the
Voca
first
played it
map,
really
Royal.
well. You know, it's just a fast pop, out pop. That's why it's called pop, because you can pop out pop. And yeah.
That
I mean,
is
they
not.
just don't give him a chance. They don't give him the space. They
okay,
don't give him the
Caster.
time to find some of these tags to soften up some of these players for the
Need to
pistols.
work on your
because
lore there.
all of a sudden he blinks and he's the last player alive on his team.
Fast out. Oh my
On the
gosh!
swing, gets one, sprays for more, and tries to connect, and does. Viz and 60 both go down before Grizz
Hey, trades
and
go even,
Chop
though.
finally find
Chop's
a couple
alone
of
on the B-bomb
equalizers,
site.
but it's
Damn.
not for long. Carson, the run on the Galil, takes one, and here comes Grizz. Fast on the rotate through Z. Didn't take much
Carson,
damage.
hello?
Even fadeaway shot to Carson, but still losing chips amount of
Carson,
HP
hello?
here. Wolfie still rotating
This is
as
winnable
well,
now.
and do you consider
That was a free
bog
kill.
law at this point when you're on this retake? Wolfie's rotated in. Both players of the T side of Voca, though, they've gone to upper. And Wolfie, he can play that long-range angle to perfection and just try and hold them at that arm's length while Grizz goes for the defuse, but neither player has a smoke or the kit to work with here. So that's going to be the tough one. Wolfie picks it up in the meantime, though. That means Grizz is going to be the one on the defense. Wolfie gets onto it. Grizz spots one,
no.
but Shane takes
Smoke
the kill.
defuse, he has the kit.
Wolfie sticking the defuse.
Yes!
And Wolfie gets it. Even tries with a quick scope, but
Carson, bro, what are you doing?
So it is the first
Carson
round
was
picked up by
so
Marsborne, but they
unaware.
lose all
Crazy
5
on
members
that.
there, up, down as
Just
well.
ran into the
I
open
mean,
with his knife out. Like,
the ninja,
what
it
are
ends
we
up paying off.
doing?
I'm surprised that I guess it's kind of smart to have Grizz defend and let Wolfie
Let's
stick
fucking
it
go,
because
Wolfie.
he's full HP, right? So if they just spray
go,
randomly
man.
through the smoke, even if they
You're
hit
the
him
full
once
buy,
or
though.
twice, he can still just stick that defuse. But yeah, Grizz just folds like a wet napkin. So I was a little concerned for that for that round for Marsborne, but they make it happen. Fortunately, now they're rebuy. Oh, snap. What an insane shot. He's like, hey, Dia, I've got the spawn. Can you give me the op? And he makes good on that promise, but HE trade him out. Wolfie locks in seals his fate there with that nade and takes up his position as well. Going to be playing up aggressive with this MP9, maybe looking to try and recover a rifle. But for now, he's just going to stay tucked with this MP9. Can be quite deadly up close. And I think Voca realized that they've given up that position. It's going to take quite a bit of resources to retake it. So instead, they're going to make their way up through lockers, make their way over towards to rejoin with Shane and Slump.
All right, we have 2 at B.
On this B side.
Drop has the molly, too. You can slow down the attack once the grenades come in.
50 seconds on the clock. And Chop and Wolfie both playing this one in odd positions together, but here comes the utility, here comes the execute.
There it
Chop
is.
will drop the Molotov.
Made it through the molly, though.
Delay things, but I think it bounced just a little bit
Yep,
there.
there
Chop
it is.
gets
Slowed
one,
it down.
Wolfie the follow-up. That's Shane and Dia.
All the
both
rotations
gone.
come
Here
in
comes
now.
Slump out
Yeah,
from
this
the
is a
upper.
1 round.
Wolfie spots it. I think that will be Chop alerted now. Good damage each way. Wolfie knocks him down to 23, and now it's just Carson and Slump both at around 54 HP combined. 20 seconds left. I think their best bet's just going to be a save. Bring these weapons over to the next round.
Yeah, I think you have to. 2 low
There
HP.
you go, man. Marsborne don't
Wanna
save.
try and keep
Voca
that
does.
economy in a decent spot. I mean, Shane already down to 1100. Snav on 25. Slump on 950. You save these 2 rifles going forward. You get to rebuy into this next one. You can drop some weapons over. Or, well, drop a weapon over. Carson can drop an AK here to his teammate. And they can have a full rifle buy here. Even Dia on the op. Utility is going to be a little lacking for Voca in this round. And now that Marsborne have gained a foothold here, I mean, their economy is still not in, perfect spot just yet, but winning a couple of rounds in a row now. Feel a little
here
bit
we
more
go.
comfortable.
Testing sandwich now.
helps.
It does help.
Keeps them going, Make sure they're not just going to be sitting in the
Wolfie,
doldrums.
dude,
just
he's
going,
awake
"Man,
now."
I am just completely broken out of the
Grizz
round
trade on
in
the other
this
side of
game."
the map, though.
It's going to be a 1-for-1 for the operas.
We need
here.
Wolfie to
Dia
wake
takes
up,
down
and
one.
he's
Wolfie
answering the call so
finds
far.
a kill of his own, but Viz onto Carson tilts the advantage in favor
Nice.
of Marsborne, and that's Viz on 2 as Dia goes down. Snav and Slump, they're the ones that have to do it. 60 gets alerted,
yeah.
gets 1, and Slump, try as you might, but 1's all you're getting. Marsborne tie this game at 3 apiece, and
Marsborne.
their CT side's heating up a little bit here.
W.
Can they keep the ball rolling as Voca forced to take an eco?
Yeah, that's nice, man. The only key we hold is
Yeah,
W.
And this
Marsborne,
is a little
like
bit,
that.
I know it's only 3 rounds, Connor, but that buy round and the one that started the momentum here for Marsborne are concerning me a little bit here for Voca because we're starting to see some shades of that C side on overpass where we've got some different elements around the map kind of going down one by
Yeah,
one.
I'm not feeling Voca
And if you
as
let
much on train
Marsborne
as
get
I
comfortable
was
in these
overpass.
positions, allow them to trade off each other effectively.
McDonald's born is the best.
It can
Bars,
get
bars.
very deadly. Chop getting aggressive, not going to be able to fall away though in time. So it's just a 1-for-1 here at the beginning. It was Slump to go down, who has been top performer here for Voca so far on train. But the utility is still being lined up here. It looks like they still potentially want to make an execute happen over towards B. Wolfie, that flash catches him perfectly. Oh, 60.
Come on, 60.
He's getting some damage across. The Tech 9s are going to find some kills here.
Grizz
and
is
another
dinked through the
dink
smoke.
Hold on now. Grizz low HP. The retake is on, but HP values are equivalent here. Dia comes
No
over the top
way.
over the smoke. And he's recovered an AWP as well. It's all up to Viz 1v2.
They're gonna know he's
Bomb's
coming from
actually
flank.
not Wait.
right now.
Is it planted for them? I think he might just be able to stick this here. Can they even get to him in time?
Oh, how in the world? Snav, are you
Jeez.
kidding? How does Voca just upset in the eco and win that 160? You know, he tried to just play crouch behind the bomb train and just wait things out, but he pops back up and gets immediately taken down. Dia pushes forward, hits the dink to Grizz through the smoke as well, which is just a bit of bad luck going Marsborne's way, and it just continues to get worse for them as they eventually crumble out of the round entirely. In Voca, they get their leg back into this one.
This series is a lot closer than
and now they've got a
I really
chance
think
to
it should be.
continue to build into this game, continue to secure this T side.
Great HE. Thrown up there towards top of the stairs. Gonna chunk Shane and Slump down. Good opener there for Marsborne. But yeah, I mean, that pace from Voca in that round, even after losing that opening dual chop with obviously some info and at least a couple players there, they're just not expecting that early execute.
All right, 3 towards inner for us. Here's the exec again.
Their time here when they do finally go for these side executes, and so that change of pace
Opera
in
is
that
fucking
round
Ivy
really
though.
catching
Oh, here we
Marsborne
go.
off guard. It's good to take these different timings again.
Oh,
It's
he's
an
so
early
blind.
execute out towards the B
Scaling
site.
street though. This
And
is
look how
good. This
much
is
space
good.
they've taken already. There are
Yep.
3 players here from Marsborne, but they've yet to reveal
Oh, Chop,
themselves.
why are we?
Whoa,
What are we
MP2
looking
looking
at,
the wrong
Chop?
way. Or rather, it's the MP9 staring him face down, but just
Wait,
not able to
Grizz
have
just killed the
impact on that
Opera
far.
in a
Grizz
duel.
getting one back, looking for more.
That was kind of huge.
He's brought down to 8.
That Opera had that
It's still a
long
full
long
belt here
lane
for
on
Wolfie
street,
on the op,
locked
60 on the
down.
flank.
Grizz
He
just
needs
wins
to
that
win
duel
this
straight
fight,
up.
But again, against the AK, it's just so tough.
Wait, what?
Wolfie, what was that shot through the corner of the bomb train?
What is
But it falls to
happening?
Him now slumped down to 9. But
This
I
is
think
hard
on
for
the
him to
op, you
win.
just have
He's
to give it
far
up.
away. The bombs tick down.
Time's ticking. Wolfie has a smoke, but no kit here, unless he can pick one up off of a fallen comrade. Needs to spot something of Shane. Oh, he spots the foot. There's the back. Oh, he moved just in
Oh
the
my
nick of
gosh.
time. Wolfie,
No, bro.
such a close attempt at that shot, but unfortunately the timing just doesn't pay off for him, and he's just going to give up the round there, back away, save the AWP. Shane and Slump, they continue to find success on that B-bomb site here,
crouched,
Voca, and that's been their avenue to success throughout most of this T side. It's been hitting on this B site, and for Marsborne, what's going to be their plan to address it?
I'm not sure, Connor, but I'll be honest, that's got to be such a frustrating round from Wolfie. I mean, if he knew how low both those players were, he didn't even have to hit the direct shot there.
Grizz
Like,
almost
with the
saved
op
it though.
on that player. He was 50 HP. He could have just got him through the train there, would have gone down. And if he found that kill just a little bit earlier, I mean, he didn't find the kill at all, but if he was able to find that kill just a little bit earlier, could have potentially gone for that. Now,
Ooh,
it's
Grizz
just
playing a
5
dangerous game.
USPs essentially here, and just the one op of Wolfie that was saved over.
He made it through though. Caught the timing on
He
the
has
pop
looked
shot.
very good on this weapon so far on train. Finding some crucial kills.
Ooh,
But Carson
jeez.
just so precise with the AK on that pixel angle, just waiting for that peak.
Yeah,
from
bro. Whatever.
Wolfie.
Just
The
keep
op is gonna be
glazing Carson,
recovered,
bro.
But no Kevlar on any of these players. It's going to have to be a hell of a round from Viz or from 60. The Deagle looking to get aggressive. He's just going to
Oh my
run right
gosh.
in. It's actually
That's
a
like a-
headshot.
That just
from his
kind of
own
feels like
teammate, slumped
desperation
down
from
to
Danny.
30.
I mean, you
But
have
yeah, the
pistols, right?
utility,
Trying to
I
make
think,
a
is
play,
just too
but at the
much.
same time, you got the Deagle.
They're giving him
though.
no chance, clearing every angle. Voca taking their time on
I
this
don't know. That just
anti-eco,
kind of
not allowing
just
anything
didn't feel right.
for Marsborne. And it's just gonna they're gonna try and hold on to this op. I don't
Did
know
our
if it's gonna
gas
be
our train up
possible.
too much? It's only
Viz
3 to
on
6.
2 HP trying to back away and save this AWP. Does he drop it over to Chop, who's got 90? He's just going to hold on to it for now. Hold on to that Bogdan's Law and hold on to it. True, missed shot on the first attempt, though. Chop's still at least here to just kind of distract, and Carson gets one. Chop ran down by Shane. It's Voca 6-3, 1 away from securing a lead in the next half here. And Voca, this is a much better look on their T side than what we saw yesterday up against SBE. And the SBE game, to be fair, that was an SBE game where they were winning the pistols and taking the anti-ecos fairly convincingly. So for Voca, in fact, they won the pistol round there and just continue to look good throughout these gun rounds.
All right, we got a gun round here. No op though. Light utility. It's pure M-force.
Yeah, and I know it can be tough, but I feel like Train is very
Chop's
much a
alone in
map
her.
where if
He's
you
just trying to
hold
slow him
on
down
to
with the
some
smoke.
utility, wow, 60 down to 30 already from that
Oof.
Molotov. Good utility usage. Snav on the other side.
We
down
got all
to
the control.
26. So some early damage dealt by both these squads. But yeah, I mean, I feel like as a CT, if you hold on to some of your lethal utility, you hold on to some HEs, even an incendiary.
Yeah, one smoke and one molly left though on Marsborne. Minute 20 to play.
Site, which Voca has been favoring in these last couple of rounds. Viz makes a footstep, and he doesn't know it just yet, but he's got a lot of players on either side of him. 1 in T-Con, 2 in Pop.
They really like this outer exec.
And they're going to shoot out that window.
Voca really like this outer exec.
Towards camera. Good opening kill from Wolfie. Viz gets traded out on that spam from Wolfie. I like that quite a bit. Carson, though, as well, chiming in. Numbers advantage for
Voca are just having their way with him. They just have all the control. They
playing the patient game here. Oh, and
whatever they want. I mean, I think that's unnecessary. Carson's 4v3. Bombs going down. I don't think you really needed that, bro.
That smoke. Catch him on a timing.
Oh.
Okay, that wasn't a headshot. It was just 60, a little low HP off the initial entry onto the site. And now
my
Chop,
goodness.
yeah, he's it's just so tough, man. It's so tough. Wolfie on 39, and I think he's just going to try and hold on to this rifle again. It feels terrible to be the last man alive, feeling like you're having to save all these rounds. But what can you do?
Chat.
Wolfie backing away
The
into
solution for
saving here.
Marsborne, I see they want to be a little disruptive team main, but the problem is they need to be disruptive pop. And Marsborne have access to this information. Now it's up to them to find this solution. Danny, CXEI, knows that they're coming out pop all the time, so does Viz. And he's even swung there on an eco round with a deagle while they were doing the same strat. So the key for Marsborne is if they can take deep main all they want, they've been doing it. They could do it with lighter resources than they are, but then flash into pop, disrupt them coming down pop. Delay it a bit, flash them while they're setting up their exec, and be disruptive on that timing. And that's what they need to find.
I mean, that's going to be a hard number to beat when nobody on Marsborne is even close to kind of breaking 12, except for Wolfie, who's on 8 kills. So, for Marsborne, the individuals here need to start finding a bit more of their footing, or else Voca are just going to kind of run away with this map pick.
Yeah, I mean, the entries from Slump have just been phenomenal.
Yeah, I won't lie, Slump
is
is Slump shooting right now. So is Snap.
Marsborne having a tough time finding an answer right now. You know, they're getting these forward positions, but a lot of these rounds...
This is going to be found. Oh, Snap has the bomb.
Voca are just doing well to isolate these fights, and again, it's another one. 60 goes down, no response just yet for Marsborne. How can they? I mean, he's playing so far back with the rifle.
English, boys, English. We can't moderate a Russian chat because we don't speak it.
And another great entry from Slump over towards his B site. Dia just staring at him with the op. Viz knows.
Man, yeah, this is tough. Wolfie just got avoided.
Formality at this point in this round.
Is it another 9-3 half?
Rifle, but Dia even waiting for him. That timing not working out for him, and he goes back for it. A puzzling repeat there from Dia. You know, I mean, I can respect it, but this round,
got the confidence.
Maybe I think he's just going to try and
Glory to Russia.
I don't. Surely there's no way they go for it. They're so far removed from this round, and now their position is known as well. Chop at least has recovered this rifle. They can play a bit of a crossfire here. Carson looking to clear his right before he tries to swing this off, but I think he's going to wait for maybe... Oh, his teammates actually don't seem too keen on chasing this kill down. Shane slowly making his way over here. I'm sure they want to take the op out of Wolfie's hands. Oh, and Slump actually on the long flank through Ivy. They might be able to get a backstab here, Chop. They're waiting till the last second. They want to bleed this time out. Actually, it doesn't really matter because they're on the CT side. Wolfie. Chop does well to protect his teammate with one, but Wolfie only with one shot. Chop goes down.
Not the op. He has the money to buy one, though.
Down.
It's the last round. He has the money to buy one. It's all right.
Still be the buy. Wolfie with enough money to get
he is the only shooter on the CT side right now, though.
Final round of this first half, and we're seeing a very similar scoreline, Connor, to this first map. The only difference is Marsborne on the favored side.
You know, rounds 4, 5, and 6, we saw a bit of life there from Marsborne where they were, you know, they're winning the rounds, they're winning the gunfights, and things seemingly were going okay for them. But it's that round 7 eco that Voca won, that kicked them into gear, and it threw Marsborne straight to the floor. And
no one hates you, bro. It's just some random dude in Twitch chat. Don't worry about it. Don't overthink it.
Like the confidence has been lost in a pretty big way. You know, they're trying to go for some of these kind of pocket plays, maybe try and pick up a couple of kills at Ivy or something like that, but when it comes to the site defenses here, Voca has just done such a great job at breaking through. And for Marsborne, they need to find their way
round 12, last round of first half. Marsborne
pick up at least one more round
on the CT
side. They've got the weapons for it. The M4 is the AWP is back in the hands of Wolfie. I'm sure he would have loved to have saved that one from the previous round, but This is kind of where things sit here and now. And so, with that, Marsborne looking for one more round before we switch sides. Voca, it's been a dominant T side coming out from them.
Yeah. And I mean, they're setting the stage. They're making sure that it's a grand final after all. You know, I won't lie, Connor, in the break, I can't remember if you were here or not, but I did say to our production,
Nice
it's
nade,
feeling
bro.
like a 2-0 for Marsborne after that first map. I felt like Voca was going to
I
be
was
out
feeling
of
the
it a
2-0
little bit
all
after
day.
that comeback from Marsborne.
My faith never
But they're
faltered.
proving me
I
wrong
started with
time
faith.
and
You did
time
not.
again.
We are not the
Guys,
same.
No stranger again to the grand final,
I
the
am
grandest of
Marsborne.
stages. And they're looking to add another one to the tally. It's a two-man setup here just outside of E-Box. Some utility being exchanged. I thought maybe they wanted to go for a little bit of a pop play into pop. But they actually are going to be backing away from it. 45 seconds left on the clock. Some smokes dropped. Some flashes exchanged. It's going to be Carson lining this up. As the final execute comes in here for Voca. All 10 players remaining. How many times have we seen this?
Oh my goodness,
Where
Grizz.
not a single player has been picked just yet as the entry comes in. Grizz.
No
in
molly
the
back
of the
bomb, though. This
site.
is good
Biz
for
has
him.
already gotten one from Hell, and they've yet to find him.
Hell
yet.
yeah,
A good
boys.
time
Hell yeah.
for
Here we
them.
are, the
Looking
flood.
wrong way. It's all the kills going for Marsborne, and
Let's
it
go.
will be a fourth
Yeah, they needed that
on
really
the final
bad.
round of the CT side.
They needed that
Finally, they
really
break
bad.
through for one more after 5 in a row from Voca. And that is going to be Marsborne. A crucial round that they needed right there as we switch it up here. And I mean, for the side of Voca, they're going to the side where they were feeling comfortable just last night. I mean, they won that nearly flawlessly, like I said. And Train's been a good map for them here. They've done well. And they're just looking to add another one to the tally. But if we look at the historical matchups just between these two teams, it paints a bit of a different picture overall.
Ooh.
Especially
Oh,
when
I
we
thought that
look
HE was
at
going to be
those
a lot more
head-to-heads.
damaging
This is
than
a
it
map
was.
where
Look at
Marsborne
this
beat
guy, bro.
the former Getting Info squad, now
This guy's
Voca
just full
twice.
sending it. Hey, we'll
on
take
Train.
that. You know, if you want to lose the game, we'll
And
take
so this is going to be a big proving moment here for Voca.
Apollos,
if
bro.
They can win.
that. Let's go. Let's go,
here
Marsborne.
on Train.
Woo!
rewrite that
5v3.
script.
We need this now.
Well,
We just
the
had an
difference
abysmal
is
CT
all the
side,
pressure's
man.
on them, right? I mean, they have to win
What?
Train. Marsborne, okay, and of course Dia is going to turn it around. USP, so poised here. Over towards Hell with this USP, dipping and dancing around. Camera back of the bomb site. Grizz taking this fight at range with the dualies. He does get a good dink onto Shane, down to 2. But now he's going to be the last man standing. Oh, and he didn't go for that reload before taking that fight. Just challenges with 2 bullets. Does get it off now. But he's going to be staring 3 players. Finds the first. Oh, my. I thought he was going to have the second there and put it in a 1v1. That could have been the start to something beautiful, Connor, but it's not meant to be. Voca, an important pistol for them. I think Dia really coming up big in that round. After losing that aggressive push into Halls early, both players going down for Voca. Dia just brings it back for his squad. 3 swift kills, or 2 swift kills and the closer.
What the fuck did I just read? Don't worry about it, bro. 9-4.
And holy cow. I mean,
I don't know how we lost that pistol. We just got
this
mode
is
coming
just-
up pop. All
it's
3 of us
just
headshotted.
Voca's
Insta.
time. You know, it's time. They take the train.
terrible.
The first
Tragic.
the last 2 times these teams played on Train, Marsborne won it both times. It is time.
Come back time. You're
for
right,
Voca
like
to
you're right.
get
Let's
one
go, Viz.
back
Come on, Viz.
and send us to an ancient
Show us something, man.
to live up to our grand final expectations.
This is the grand final where we expected.
All right, he's gonna
3
get flashed
maps,
off.
And Marsborne.
Op
they're
second
hoping
round's
to
kind of
keep
crazy.
it from going to 3, but I don't think Voca are willing to let them. It's up 9-4. Win a second pistol round here on the map, and Marsborne continue to have some of those.
Oh,
struggles.
man,
And
Slump,
even
this is a big
pushing it
risk.
deep
I don't know if
through
Grizz
the
is
smoke at
ready.
Ivy. Grizz
He's ready now.
spots it with the shoulder, though. Could have an advantage in the fight, but Slump just chases
Wow.
it down, gets that kill first, and now Marsborne at disadvantage and just forced to down one of their rifles, especially after those kills. And
Oh my
look at this,
goodness,
Snav and
boys.
Shane. They're
Getting
just mopping
mowed.
it up with the MP9. It's all up to 60, 1 versus 5, and cannot
Jeez.
even get the first. Voca on double
Now it's a
digits,
Glock
and
round.
now it's starting to look like Ancient. We're gonna have to get ready to load up the map.
Quick, cue the map intro.
Cue it up, cue it up, get ready. I'm gonna have to back up, get moving here quick.
It very well might be. I mean, Marsborne, they're going to have one more
Man,
stab
I
at
was
it. They
calling
actually are
2-0, and I
forcing
was
the
very
Tech-9s again in
confident.
this round. I guess they're going to have a bye in the next one no matter what. But
My faith
it
hasn't
is
faltered,
just-
but
it is
damn,
desperation
10-4,
now
I
from
did not
them. It's gonna
foresee
be
this.
A quicker play.
They forced
The
bot all the way
secondary
down. They
gonna
didn't
slow
go for
them
the
down.
Glock.
Another one here for Shane as well.
Oh, man.
He's going to spot it on the jiggle.
Upper pop. It's upper pop.
They have
He's
already
solo inner.
expended
There's no
their utility
rotation.
over here.
Hit the
I don't
timing,
think they have
boys.
a third incendiary
Hit
to
the
stop
timing,
rush,
boys.
so
Come
now
on.
the XCU going to come in.
Yep, here we
Some
go.
Flashes. It's the waterfall
This is very
out.
winnable.
A bomb plant, maybe. 60, a good opening kill.
Oof.
But again, they don't have the smokes to really scale up close here.
I mean, they hit that timing. I've been wanting them to hit all night.
A smoke comes down, but they're playing over it. Chop. He's done well. Needs more, though. It's not going to be enough. Slump spinning around, shutting him down, and now just Viz. The bomb has not gone down yet. Some whiff shots from Carson, but it's quickly traded by Slump. A good effort, but Slump just the turret at the back of the B site. 1, 2, 3, and they all fall down.
I don't know about the force buy there.
Trouble for Marsborne. Down
I guess we're just going to
by
buy out the rest of the
7
half.
and
Fuck it.
needing something to get them back into this one. This is effectively their last chance here in this map. I mean, they've gone for the purchase that they can. It's Galil's all around. No AK-47s. They tried to pick up whatever utility that they could,
Oh my
and
God,
Dia
slammed.
is hitting shots through the smoke onto Viz.
Jesus.
If that doesn't spell trouble, I don't know what does. Flashbang over the top of the box there. Gonna send a nade as well. That's gonna do some meaty damage. Molotov to force
boys
them
are
back,
getting
and
ripped to
Marsborne just
shreds out
cannot
there.
catch a break here on train. Voca
This is really rough
determined
for
and
Marsborne. This
focused.
is
They
just
want this
slop
map.
city.
They want to send us to a map number 3.
Yeah, it's just been a masterclass from Voca on train. Feels like they have the read here on Marsborne. Nothing seems to be going Marsborne's way, and not getting that bomb plant in the last round too has really hurt them in this round. It's just the Galils for them, and already the utility has run dry. Just a single smoke remains. It's gonna have to be the kills coming through. Snav,
Oh
look at
my
him playing in this
gosh.
pocket.
This trade.
What a beast. 16 kills, Slump on 18. These two,
Dude, this is...
Slump and Snav,
They just look lost out there.
they have just not given Marsborne an inch of space to play
Our
with.
boys are lost out there.
It's
12 to 4,
it's
man.
Map point here for Voca. They're looking to send us to Ancient.
They certainly want to, but will they get their chance to? Will they be able to push it all the way to 13, or will Marsborne
Push it, push it. Let's
finally
go.
start to put things together here on this
Come on.
second half? Or else it's just going to be
Grizz,
Voca
5
winning
and
this one out
13. What's going
flawlessly
on
here.
with the kid?
4 rounds in a row for them to get them onto this map point, and now they just need one more to close, one more to send us to Ancient. Call it Green Mirage if you want, but it's what's going to be our
Green
map number 3.
Mirage.
Early on, Voca, 3 players towards the A-bomb site, 2 players towards B. Dia on the AWP in position as well. Something to keep an eye on here as we do move forward. And with that timer burning down, we've gone about 40 seconds here. Nobody's really seen each other. No damage has been done. It's quiet on the server. But Marsborne, they're
Utility
setting
is
themselves
sparse
up for
for
potential
Marsborne.
B play.
You have one full set.
Yeah, but Dia's
Extra
gonna
smoke
cause
on
some
chop.
real problems here.
Here
Unless
comes
they
that
can
inner
smoke him
stack.
off,
Oh,
flash
man.
him off the angle. Shane, the
Oh,
first
man. Here we are.
up close, is going to
Smoke
fall
actually
back
might
a little
work
bit.
out for
Has
us,
a
give us some
feeling,
extra space.
has a spidey sense here. They're going to run through the smoke at him. He gets 2 and a dink on the
All right,
third.
3v4. It's not
He's
completely
done
lost,
his job
but
in this round. Now it's
we're
just
not
up to the
clearing
remainder
Cloud.
of the Voca players to close. And it's a flank from Grizz, but it's going to come too little, too late. As there's still 4 members alive for Voca, and surely
that's a rough map to
this is
witness.
the final
I mean, he's
round
got
that
30
we're gonna
seconds,
see
4
between these
CTs to
two
kill,
teams
bombs
on
across
train
the
as
bomb
Grizz.
site. I mean, it's...
He walks to his impending doom. Slump, he's got his crosshair trained on him,
Alright,
but he
little-
won't be the one to take him down. A little bit of life left, but quickly to be snuffed out.
Grizz is not on one
How appropriate, Connor, that we get a third map of the grand final. I mean, we knew these two teams were going to be neck and neck this series. I will say I was not expecting that dominant of a showing from Voca on train, but they are really delivering and stepping up in this grand final.
All right, we got third map. It's not
Daddy
GG's
pulling out
yet.
his belt, and Slump is named Daddy
Let me get
right
a
there
drink,
on
chat.
that
I'll be
one
right back.
because 18-7, 104.1 ADR after that map, and it felt like he was just the most important piece there for Voca. Just continued to slam the door in their face time and time again. Snav had a big performance as well, 17 and 8, 99.3, just neck and neck there. And when we compare that to Marsborne, it is a grim scenario here. Wolfie, highest performer on the entire team, was the only player above 10 kills, 11 and 11, 83.8 ADR, and nobody else from Marsborne even came close.
Yeah, it felt like they weren't able to get anything going at all. And the fact that, Voca was able to put up so many rounds on their T side, I think Marsborne had a feeling, after that first half, how that map was going to go, because you just cannot let them have that much space on the T side. I mean, they were just running over them in a lot of those rounds. It felt like, and they were keeping it fresh. These rounds that they were chaining together, they were constantly switching things up, switching up timing, switching up executes. And it just felt like Marsborne was never able to find their groove like they were in map number 1.
Yeah, it was that disruption there that Voca, they just continued to change it up. They continued to change the pace, like you were saying, and it kept Marsborne having to switch things up, like you said. And that switch up can be dangerous, especially when you're trying to get into a rhythm of things. If you're constantly having to adjust, like, oh, we're going A now we're going B, and you just keep having to go for all these different changes, it's going to make things so difficult to try and, really set things up for success. And you can see it right after those 3 rounds that they got. They went for that fast play out B. It completely threw Marsborne off guard, and then it was just Voca all the way from there. Now, only 1 round of the next 11 rounds went the way of Marsborne, and that was the very end of that second half. Or the first half, sorry.
Yeah, and I mean, credit to Marsborne. They're a great team, but something of all the things that I've said, that as soon as I say them, the game's like, nope, it's actually going to go the opposite of what you said. Something that I picked up that has remained consistent across this tournament is that Marsborne is a controlled, they're a calculated team, but they're a rhythmic team. If you can throw them off their rhythm, like how Voca has been so explosive in some of these rounds, you can win the map. If you throw them off their rhythm, we saw the cracks on occasion from Marsborne where they got thrown off their rhythm. And if Voca can do that on Ancient, we're going to have a hell of a map number 3. But we're going to send this to a quick break. So we'll give you some time.
We'll see how it all goes. But yeah, like you said, we're going to throw things to a bit of a short break for a few minutes here. Get your drinks, get some water, hit the bathroom if you need to. But we've got a map number 3 of this grand final coming up next. So go do that and then come right back here. We'll be right back.
Great timing, chat, because I'm back. What's up, y'all?
Hey, mate. Want to finally play without cheaters? Start by connecting your Steam account. All you need to do is add your favorite game to your favorites list. Now, in this tab, you'll have access to your match statistics. And to fill it in, you just need to play 2 matches in normal or pro mode. You can either create your own lobby or join a lobby with players who are looking for teammates and match your preferences. There are 3 game modes available on the Inui platform. For those who love challenges, normal mode is where your match results will either increase or decrease your ELO rating. Choose your favorite maps and invite friends to form your team, or let the system match you with suitable teammates and opponents. Jump straight into the action with a balanced and fair matchmaking experience designed for quick games. Pro mode. Challenge yourself in this competitive mode, either solo or with friends. Set your team preferences, including starting side, CT or T, and strategize with tactical map bans. Custom mode. You can choose CS2, CSGO, or even CS 1.6. Discover complete freedom of action. Invite players and spectators to join, assign team sides, select a map, and customize the game settings. While you're waiting for a game or taking a break between matches, our fun servers will help you make the most of your time. All of this is available to every platform user. Playing at a high level and ready to compete with the best of the best? On our platform, you'll also find the opportunity to participate in tournaments with prize pools. Tournaments are available for full team confrontations, 5v5, as well as for 2v2 and 1v1. Registration will take place through our client in just a few clicks. And don't forget to install our NUE app for iOS and Android to never miss a match, thanks to push notifications.
At least it's not a 15-minute map 3 break. Those always clock me out. So boring. We can go to HLTV real quick. Check this out. Ancient 65%, Voca 71%. Marsborne. On a pretty good win streak on the map. Losing to M80. And M80 is going to be hard no matter what map it is. Lag, I mean. No. Oh. 13. Think about Voca, though. Damn, they're on a win streak. They kind of teams Marsborne have lost to. Voca hasn't played. So this is a pretty good third map for this series. Map 3 best map. Dude, I really thought this was going to be a 2-0 for Marsborne. Like, no glaze. No glaze, thought this was going to be a 0. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Man, Marsborne. Dude, we need this tournament to win bad. Like, this is supposed to be a statement win that we're slowly pushing our way into the same realm of conversation as, like, energy and things. And it's supposed to be that statement that, hey, we're separating ourselves from teams like Voca. Teams in that, like, middle to high ECL level where you start breaking out and going into, like, more international tournaments. And jeez, dude, map 3's everything for that. No statements made without a map 3. Pretty confident they'll do it. The result is close while we're live, but Marsborne is a way more complete team than Voca in terms of the strategy, the consistency of the individuals, and how they approach the game. It's a way like higher level of play and thinking. We need to see it though, you know. What I'm saying is just words, but see it, you know. Ancient could be tough. I feel like it's the closest map. Let's go. Let's get this live. Who's late? The Dia? Is Dia late again? Come on. I'm digging the music though.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dust2 US Eagle Master Series 4, powered by Inui. If you're just joining us, it was a map number 1 that was a back and forth 13-11 for Marsborne, but it was Voca thrashing them back in a 13-4 map number 2, where we now have ourselves in a third map grand final here in this best of 3.
Let's go.
The first
Knife
map
round.
3 in this entire playoffs here, purely, and we're going
Marsborne.
for the
I want
knife
the
round to
CT
determine
start.
who is going to get the
Give us
selected
the
side for
CT
first
start.
half.
Let's go.
And this is always the best part of going to 3 games, Connor, is getting to have a knife round between these two teams. I love the knife round, man. It's a classic.
We love a good night.
You just don't get them.
Come on, boys,
that
come on.
often. Like you said.
Damn,
we
they got
just haven't
swarmed
had
on
that
the
many
left.
3-map series.
Jeez.
So when you get a knife round, it truly is
Okay.
a treat.
More than likely a
Look
T-side
at that
start.
Side selection.
CT sides are better side on this map.
I mean, Voca coming off some insane momentum on train. 13-4 is an insane scoreline, completely dominating Marsborne on that map, which we mentioned during that map and in the pre-show. The previous two times these teams faced it was victories both times for Marsborne.
And I think, a big part of that was Slump had a great game overall. Same with Snab, but I feel like you can really feel Carson's addition to this Voca roster kind of having that impact there, and it really just showed in a big way.
Carson's addition to this roster has happened multiple times.
What you've been waiting for here on map number 3, and across all Dust2 US Eagle Masters playoffs, there have only been 6 series that have gone
it's going to be a CT split. There's 3 of them at A though.
As far as my map is concerned, this would be the 7th here tonight.
They are trying
Carson
for the A
takes
split.
The opener, and it looks like so far it's looking fairly good for Voca.
Ooh, and Diaz kind of stuck here, but he's going to get flashed in. Biz just goes flying. And the Glocks are cleaning house right now. It's
winnable, but it is awkward.
Wolfie remaining, though, for the T's, and Wolfie down at 4. They do have an avenue to this A site, and they have the bomb on their back. Wolfie's going to try and stick this, but I think he's going to be found. Yeah, Carson, patient as ever. 60, though, up close. These dualies quite deadly. He's going to make his way in.
I'm wondering why Wolfie's planning for Donut when his teammate has full CT. I feel...
And he really needs to
he got the bomb, though. He's low.
Brought so low, down to 24. It's going to have to be 2 clean headshots. Oh, and Carson's just out in the open, standing still. I mean, 60 has had a monumental series so far, Connor. And if he was,
CXEI has played really well.
This map number 3 with 4
He's got the bomb he's going to be. He's low HP, but it's USPs, man. Aiming for heads.
Voca has struggled. Marsborne.
He hears him.
Struggled so much on some of these pistols here, and so if they could win it, that'd be huge. But it's just going to be
the caster is right, dude. We have not won many pistol rounds, and it's not helping. It's really not helping.
Clutch had 3 kills, just needed the 4th, and unfortunately, there for him, it was just that one USP bullet that did the job. And so Voca, they continue on their impressive streak of pistol rounds. I mean, you got to give them credit there. They've done a fantastic job on the pistols, and Marsborne feels like each half that they've played, they've kind of had to start on the back foot, except for that overpass, where they were at least able to convert the pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was even a 9-3 deficit.
They've got the MAC-10s, they've got the Tech-9s. Already lining up this util Molotov to land.
Oh, here it comes, man.
On the bomb site, but Shane,
that's the thing about our team. We always force in these second rounds. It's even trades, though. We're into the B bomb site. Oh!
Carson does fall, though, to the Tech-9.
Carson whiff, man. I don't know why the caster's been hyping Carson up, dude.
That nade actually going to find the kill onto him. So he is going to go down, and now you have the flashes. He's going to come through the smoke. Dia.
Every single time Marsborne buys on these rounds, they got to know Grizz's cave.
As clean as Voca can.
Grizz.
And he's going to be holding the line.
You almost got away with it.
Fuse comes through, but they're not going to risk anything. Actually, it's a great kill.
Hurt the money. That's good.
250 up close.
Marsborne's going to buy again next round, chat. Marsborne's buying next round. They got 4 kills and a bomb plant.
Starting off 5.
They know the CT's money is like very equal to theirs in some ways. More than likely a buy here.
Keeping that M4 up. Certainly going to help things.
If not, like a techie buy. Yeah, there we go. See it on Viz. Galil buy.
Give Marsborne
teammates are following up.
To just buy up here, pick up the gold, and try and win on.
This is going to be a scrappy one again, chat.
Now it's
been scrappy all series.
3 M4A1s for Voca, but it's 2 MP9s as well in Marsborne. They'll have a bit of a leg up when it comes to the range that way. But now, for the side of Marsborne, I want that first round. They want it soon. They don't want to have to deal with what they dealt with there on overpass, where it took them 6 or 7 rounds just to even get that first round, and then on train where things on their T side, they just couldn't even get that ball rolling. They need to find success. They need to find it now. It's been their ultimate crux throughout this series, and so far it's a 2-for-1 trade.
I'm surprised Grizz sent it. I feel like that was misplayed from Grizz. Not gonna lie,
they needed more than that.
That is so common. To be walking up main and see the guy jiggling. If he gets the molly off that fast, like if you're not right up on him and he gets the molly off that quickly, you don't chase.
He's had a bit of a rough performance tonight in this grand final, and
but I will say he's opened up the map for his team. The bomb is down.
Putting him in the position.
That is the only trade-off Marsborne got from
this round. He wanted to save a little bit of money behind so that eventually he can
I think they have a good
Actually, I don't
idea
know if he
someone's
will
here.
go to the AWP because it is
Look how
ancient.
meticulous they're being.
Typically not a great AWP map on the T side. A two-man swing mid. Shane,
least there's a
good for the
trade.
first.
Map's getting smaller
for
for
the
the
second.
CTs.
So they do trade even, but right now
Oh,
you need to trade
wow.
up if you're Marsborne. 60
Yeah, Voca
gifted
locked
a
it down
kill
on us.
there, but again, quickly traded. So
Or
now
Voca
Chop,
side
he
no,
finds himself
doing
in
org.
a 1v2.
So they played under Getting Info
Molotov
for a
not gonna
long
force
time.
any
That was their name
fights.
before. And I believe they
This is a
signed
tough
to some sort of
crossfire to break.
organization.
Not going to be able to go
Oh,
for
I'm
the
not
bomb
completely
plant
sure of
until
the
he finds
details,
one of
but
these kills. And they're not even
signed
going
to
to
some
give him
sort
an
of
opportunity.
organization. That's Voca.
It's gonna sting.
I have
a
no
little
idea
bit
what
there
Voca
as
is.
You're just kind of hoping to push up to the site, maybe catch somebody out unaware, and there's Voca, just one player playing at camera, and just peeks back around, hits the kill, and just gets back. And overall, Marsborne sent to another eco here. Voca have got the rifles up, but don't have as much utility as I'm sure they would like right now. It is early rounds, though, so might as well not be too concerned about it. Marsborne lose the opener there. Wolfie going down. Slump.
Oh, man, we're getting diced
and
up.
Shane even trying to go for a flash peek of his own. He's picked up a kill, and the bodies
We are getting
just
diced
dropping like
up.
flies here for Marsborne.
It does not look fluid at all.
They want to make this a 4-0.
we're not even getting
and
into
they
our
wanna make
plays.
it easy peasy lemon squeezy while doing it.
Yeah, I believe they're getting
Carson's
paid.
Playing on the smoke. No fear right now from these Voca guys. And I feel like that was a large part of their success on train. They were really not scared of anything. Going for some insanely aggressive plays at times. And it's just paid off for them so far. Marsborne have been unable to answer this calculated aggression, we'll call it, from Voca.
I'm worried for the boys right now.
Really, it's just the switch ups. CT side, even staying aggressive. Of course, that was a lower buy round.
Losing
so
can be.
Marsborne had
You
to
can
save
lose in
some
different
behind
ways.
to be able to get the
Right?
rifles.
You
Their
can lose
first
where like it's close.
full buy.
Both teams are playing
we
well.
don't count
You're
goals as
not
a
winning
full
aim
buy.
duels maybe, and then you
Their
can lose
first
like this where
full
you're not
true
really.
buy with the AK's full utility. It comes in round 5. Marsborne.
Nothing's really gone their way.
Every
in these,
round
like,
that you lose is a
early
chance.
rounds. Mid-rounds.
That is one less
I
chance.
hope it's different this round. We got a
to
full
get some-
buy.
Put some rounds up on your
Lots of
T
utility.
side. We cannot see a repeated train.
Popping out mid
They
early.
wanna make this
We
an
got the
extended
control.
series.
Yeah, I think they have to
Dixie
realize
is
that
also
as
taking
well.
Cheetah.
I
It's
mean,
going to be free for him.
They know.
So yeah, we got
Third
everything we
map
need
decider.
before a minute 30.
It's effectively just a best of one now to determine who wins and who loses. Who gets just a little bit more
It's
of
a good
those
setup.
PRS
Only
points,
2 B
which if
defenders.
you're
We got
North
4
America,
people
you
here. Bombs
absolutely
rotating through
need any
spawn.
you can get.
Going to be 5 players for us at the B bomb site.
And who just going to be taking that
Oh, and
second
it's a sketchy
place and
play
feeling
from
like
Voca.
They
They
could have done more.
smoked. He walked
Snav
through it
gets an opener though. That is Chop going down. 60 on the swing.
All right,
misses it to Shane. Shane down so low, 12 HP.
Voca, man.
But finds the headshot to 60. Grizz up on the site, though. He's got deep control here and could at least find one. That's Shane going down, but misses the timing to Snav, who slips away.
Let's go, Grizz.
4 versus 3 now, favoring Voca. Make it a 3v2.
go, Grizz. Come on now.
Favoring Voca after a 1-for-1 trade. Wolfie going down in the meantime. Slump trying to deny. He's across to the site here, and as Snav finds Viz, it's all left to Grizz.
Grizz got the bomb. It's 1v3. Come on, Grizz.
Got the bomb. 40 seconds on the clock here. Needs to isolate 3 kills and get an ace clutch to win this round. If there's anybody you'd trust to do it, it would be him, but Snav on 3 HP back into the cave, finds the headshot, and Voca continue onwards. 5 rounds in a row for them, only needing 8 more to close out this map.
And that's such a frustrating
Only
round,
needing
I feel
8
like,
more.
for Marsborne. Obviously, you know, you can't see the HP
A lot of
bars on
rounds.
the enemy team.
There's attack pause.
But
Finally,
a couple of those guys
Marsborne.
were super low. Snav on 3.
Finally, man.
Slump, I think,
You've
was
been
on
asking
21.
for attack pause for multiple maps,
And Viz
dude.
just walks through the smoke. He just walks through the short
Actually, I
smoke
think they
there
used
in
one on
towards
train. But still, I think they could have been used more.
spawn, and they're
Like,
just
come
standing
on,
there
boys.
waiting for him. It's just they just
Yeah.
he gives up a free kill. I mean, he was the
The
healthy.
money's kind of
HP
sketch.
for
If
Marsborne
they buy
in
down,
that
it's
2v3.
not
Poor Grizz,
the
who had
most
already
fullest of
found 2
buys.
kills. He was left at like
Maybe
30 or
lots of
something,
Galeals.
30 or 40
I think they need to
HP,
chill out, man. They're chasing
and
the
expected to
chasing
clutch,
the
get all
economy quite a
5
bit.
kills. I mean, what can you do?
Something needs to be addressed here for
Chill out,
Marsborne.
boys. Yeah, let's
Down
take a
by
techie
5.
buy.
They are
Techie
gonna
some
take a bit of an
nades.
eco here, although right as I'm
a
saying it,
full
they
buy.
bust open the wallets, and you know what?
Wait, they
That's how you know you're a little
Wait,
cursed
Marsborne.
sometimes, you know. But
we
hey,
buy down full,
that's
and
what's
then we're
happened.
selling
That's what's
after the
happening.
buy time is
Marsborne go for a
expired.
bit of a buy. They do actually dial it back just a little bit there. I thought they were gonna have a bit more. But Grizz,
It looks like Marsborne look really uncertain, you know, like they don't know what they want to do. You know, you're supposed to be running out of spawn with your plan made up already, and we're
needs the utility and the flashbangs to
all right. Here we go. We just got to hope for a good duel. It's that same situation. Grizz doesn't make that mistake again.
Molotov down. Viz
slows down, waits.
Across, at least get into a good position to
it's
fight.
3A defenders for Voca.
Down, that cuts off the visibility. Viz down to 1 HP. I think for Marsborne.
They're going to search mid now. They know resources are at A. Smokes, multiple players. That means the mid area has got to be kind of weak. If the guy's not out Cheetah controlling mid, then the mid players, the mid area is kind of weak. We're going to check that. Cheetah push the peak, and then we're just going to go explore. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so
sorry,
they've used the smoke, they've used some incendiaries. Now they have
There's
a little bit more
exploration.
freedom. It's 3 players actually over towards this A side. This is leaving mid a little bit open. Carson's spotting the cross, but not preventing them.
They've navigated this round well. This is what we need, boys.
And right now
like
it's
pressure.
Only Shane in a position to try and, but they're actually going to wrap on A here. It's
Chop
not
dying
the B play
too early.
Chop
died way too early.
Spawn in towards, but they've got to win these fights under the donut players.
So I'm saying,
far,
come on, boys, come on.
Down, but they do get the second on
2v2.
the slump. He will go down. Snav there to back him up.
Oh,
Somehow
man.
they've managed to get it into a 2v2, but it seems like now Voca are stabilizing. Grizz, I think he's going to be able to get this bomb.
Come on, Grizz!
He baits out the first one with the
man.
But he's not able to find the shot on the
Chat,
second
Chop
player.
died way too early there. They have 4 of them coming from spawn, right? So what they want to do is they want to clear, they want to isolate one part of the split. And they know the weak side is going to be coming from Donut because of the audio cues and CT spawn.
And
so 2 of them push out, and they find Chop, and Chop's way, he's up
here right now.
He's up too much into the space way too early. He needs to be coming back and like maybe let them clear and come out and create pressure. Because when they kill him, they can just turn around and
rounds in a row here, right? I think now with this 6th round in a row, I think that's 11 rounds across these last 2 maps. If we go,
at least we get
even
some trades here. We're dominated early.
The first half of train, it's been what? You know, like
Grizz is shooting though. I know when Grizz is shooting, he just
to the 1 of Marsborne.
Magical rounds.
15 rounds for Voca to the 1 of Marsborne over the last 2 maps, and they just can't seem to find any of the
What's up, Control?
Grizz
Yeah, this is a rough series,
bro. Scenarios,
this
and
is
just
looking.
Gonna be Dia picking it up with ease, 11-1.
Yeah, we were singing the praises of Snav and Slump on the last map, and I think they still have looked very good.
Dia's 11-1 again. We gotta say Dia's beast.
He hasn't needed to. I mean, his squad is 7-0.
Dila, I have no idea, bro.
11-1 right now.
No clue.
I think the biggest gap right now between these 2 teams is on the op. We were looking.
Chop 2 and 7. That's my boy, man. Come on.
Tonight, and I think the race, between Carson and Grizz, obviously. Both of them, respectable numbers put up so far.
We got 4B early with the bomb, 1 pressuring mid to make it to mask. It's going to be a B pop.
And he's looking to put on another MVP.
Voca 3 here. They're cut out with nades though.
Lead the charge up onto the B side, gets the first, and a
good
trade from Grizz as well. Grizz.
Hey, there he is. I was calling Grizz's name. There he is.
Chop blind to go by that flash. Oh, it almost cost him. It will just be Slump left. In this 1v4, Chop's actually going to go down to that HE. So now he found himself in a 1v2. Almost lands the shots onto Wolfie. These 2 players, it's Tech 9s in hand. Viz does
full tense, bro.
The cave, but
loaded bases. What's good?
Look at this. He has an incendiary. Maybe he can use this to try and flush one of these close players out. Oh, but he's going to run out.
Let's go, boys.
On a nice edge there, Voca.
Yo, shake this deficit off, man. Shake it off. Let's go.
Marsborne will at least find 1. They're going to need more than that, but it's a good start.
Talk about a sigh of relief there. If you are on Marsborne,
guys, there's plenty of CS left to be played here. Like we're down 7-0. It's 7-1 now. Like we're back into the game.
That is just going to be
like let's play. Let's just keep playing, keep playing. It's just a game of Counter-Strike.
Like, hey, we at least got the 1. We're not going down without at least a fight.
Voca definitely changing it up here. They've been playing 3 on the bomb sites. It's 3 down mid this time.
Here. They've got 4 players.
The bomb site's weak. A and B's weak.
Trying to peek down towards B main as well.
Ooh.
They've only lost 1 player towards B here. That's Shane. And Snav just spams through and eliminates Wolfie instantly.
Oh
Shane,
my goodness. I mean, it's a great call.
It's a 2 versus 5 here in Marsborne.
The call out of spawn was perfect.
They try and get a footing there, thrown right on their back.
And they tried again. I mean, they tried.
They had a 4v1 on the B bomb site. Oh, come on, boys. We got a post play here. 4v2.
And Grizz might have still had something to say about it, but I think it's going to be not enough at the end of the day. Snav 3 kills in this round. He just plays it expertly. And really, that's what it comes down to. You know, get a kill, fall away, allow your teammates to come in. You're pinching them from all sides. They're stuck in the bomb site. They don't have the post plants that they want. They feel suffocated.
I have never seen
here on this
Marsborne.
retake. And Voca, they've just looked so,
Like-
so consistent through train and
You know,
through. I mean, even the first map
I've just
was
never
close,
seen us
right? It
this
could have
suffocated
easily
in a
gone
game. Like, we're just
Voca's way
suffocated.
if it
Like,
had
we're
not
just...
been for that monumental comeback from Marsborne. And I
It's one of those
really
games
think
where, like,
that
you know,
it's-
we want to go A, they have 3A. We
It's
want to go B,
looking
they have
rough right
3B.
now for Marsborne.
Oh, we're getting into B. We're
No,
shot in
and
the
I
back.
think
like,
some of the mentals just starting to maybe
it's
weigh
the same
down
style
a
around
bit
from
here,
Voca.
too. It
He's
feels
quick
like,
off cat.
you know, in so many of these moments, even when they did win that map of Overpass, it felt like they weren't really in the driver's seat for so much of that game. And then Train is so much more of the same where, you know, sure, you
least we
get
got an
those 3
entry.
rounds, you're feeling
Grizz is
good,
quick
and
into
then
the house
immediately
past
Voca
the
just
smoke. There was a
kicking
flash
you
there.
out of the
Kind of
driver's
an
seat,
indicator.
back in control.
This
of
is the
game,
best
Shane
setup we've had in a
pushed
while.
down B main,
And
the confidence
Gary's
and
getting
finds 3 kills.
Oh my.
Shane just continues to deliver the beat down here on
Shane,
Marsborne.
dude.
Grizz consistently, unfortunately for him, the last one standing.
Bro, his
Trying
name's
to back towards
Garmy in
mid, but
game
Carson
in the
gets
kill
it, and that's
feed,
9
and
to
on the
1 in
UI
favor
his
of
name's
Voca.
Shane.
Marsborne needs
Dude,
something,
like,
anything to
what the
keep
heck?
them in this game.
Bro, Dia looked
I
like
mean,
he disconnected
that-
there for a
that
second.
was-
He missed the
dude,
shot.
those
He, like,
headshots,
pulled
bro.
out his knife, but he like I don't know if he got stuck or something
He
trying to get
got
into
stuck in
temple.
or something.
See what I mean
Yeah,
by
he
it's
must have gotten
suffocating? Like, we're
stuck.
trying to
He just, like,
default into
didn't
B, and
move
this
for a
guy's walking
second
down
there.
ramp, and he's
But,
getting 3
oh
headshots,
my
like,
goodness,
spray
man.
transferring.
That is the round that
like,
I will
dude.
be looking back at. You know, if
Something
if
needs to
Voca go
change
ahead and
quick.
Take this map 3,
I
take
will
the
say
grand
we have had
finals,
comebacks
Shane
late
with
in the
that 3K,
halves.
The fact that he's able to get away with that, it's just
There we
oh,
go.
Marsborne. At least they're able
As
to
I
fight
say,
mid
there we go.
effectively right
Double
now.
entry
They're
out
getting these
mid.
Opening ticks towards mid.
All
and
right,
he is not
all
able
right.
to say anything about it this time.
Play with some
So
grit
3
here,
kills
boys.
for none now. Marsborne with a great opportunity in the
Garmy,
second
I don't
round.
know. These guys are trolls, bro.
Shane gonna do what he can, and Snav's still up as well. These 2 guys have been really, really good, but Grizz, that off angle, deadly. And now it's just Snav. on the
Grizz
wrong
is giving
side
us a
of the map
lifeline in this game, man.
with the bomb
He's
site
alive
going
on
down
Ancient.
Over towards A. It should be.
He struggled in
2
the first
rounds
2
secured
maps,
for
though.
Marsborne.
Like, I'm talking
I mean,
3 and 11
Grizz,
halves.
We're talking about him in the MVP contention. You're starting to see it here. On
Yeah, and he
this
was in
map
MVP
3. I mean, they
contention.
need anything to go their way. And Grizz
kinda
is-
doubting
he's
it
been a
after this
consistent
map.
piece throughout this first half. He's been able to at least find the kills,
Throughout
even
the
if it
series,
doesn't
sorry.
go quite their
This
way
map,
in the
though,
rounds.
he is playing like a...
Finding kills, finding damage. It's
He's alive
helping
again.
to trying to drag Marsborne, kicking and screaming back into this game.
Come on,
It's the
Grizz.
second round on the
Come
board.
on, Grizz.
One more for them would be good, and it's up against a Voca buy that's finally been weakened.
It's a Voca timeout.
It's an M4A one up
Yep,
for Shane. I
here we are.
imagine Carson will pick one up as well, but the rest of the squad, they're playing pistols, except for Dia, who will be on that AWP that's lying on the ground right there purely. And that could be a big piece of trouble here for the side
Come
of
on, boys.
Marsborne.
Come on.
If Dia
We are
just
way
goes
better on the
lightning with
CT
that
side,
AWP.
but we need to give ourselves rounds to work with,
He
man.
has looked really, really good with it
If we
so
lose
far.
this
I mean,
round,
even
we're
on the
basically
rifle,
saying,
he's
hey,
looked
we got to
good,
play
but when the
perfect
op is in
CS
his
on the CT
hands,
side.
It feel
We
like,
can't make
feels
mistakes
like
and lose this
Marsborne
round.
really has not been able to stop him. I mean, there was
One more
last
round
where he got
right
caught
here,
out
it
in the
gives you
open and spawn,
just
but apart from that,
a
I'm not talking
slighter,
about those kinds of
larger
rounds where,
margin
you
for
know,
error.
There's one player left for Marsborne, just happens to catch him.
Come on, boys.
On
Your
its
buy's
timing. It
better
just
than
feels like
theirs.
Dia's been finding these opening picks so consistently.
Come on.
It's been hard.
Hey,
for
B
Marsborne
defaulter
to
chop
really
going
get
towards
anything
mid.
going
It's a
when
set
the
play.
op's been in his hands, and
He's
it's
out
really
mid early.
been hard for Marsborne to get anything
Uncontested.
going, period, on their T side, but now instead of fast towards
I
B,
love it, man. Let's
they've
go,
thrown a
boys.
new plan
Quick
into
out A.
work
They're gonna shut
instead
him
of
out with
fast
smokes.
Towards A, and Wolfie even
my
trying to get
Wolfie,
the
up headshot
Carson
too.
gets deleted. Looks so funny from his point of
Oh,
view
what
as he
the
doesn't
heck?
even get a chance to shoot back. It's just Shane left.
I will say,
It
what
should
I
be a third
love
here for
about this
barring
Marsborne
any
half, you know,
heroics.
there's not a lot to love.
Well,
They're
the
getting
Shadow is gonna betray him,
shut
but
down,
Wolfie
but
to secure
Okay.
the
late
final
in the
kill.
half-
Okay, and that's some confidence.
late in the half, they
right
did
now,
not give
moving
up.
to their CT
They were
side.
they
right now.
amped up the aggression. They tried to adapt,
He's on
Out that half.
3.
and
He was on
Yeah.
3
They just
kills
kinda
before
played
this
with that
round, and he
grit,
had
that
double
attitude, and
the
just-
quad kill.
you know, it gives you
Over
faith
double
as a
kills in
viewer
one
coming
round,
into
and
this
at
next
least
half
Marsborne
that they haven't
something.
given up.
This is the exact same scoreline we saw in the first half of Overpass. And Marsborne, you have got one hell of a mountain to climb if you want to win this grand final, and it has to be the baby steps. You got to just take it
Yep,
one
baby steps.
foot at a time here.
Caster's 100% right.
Marsborne, you
on,
need
boys.
this pissed around. Just like you did on Overpass. Can you relive the magic? Can you make it happen once again? Wolfie gets the opener. They're trying to two-back away to CT.
Come on, boys.
Sexy
Pistol
gets
round
one.
win.
Wolfie finds a second, and
Yes.
Chop finds the headshot. It's Dia left alone.
Let's go.
4, and there you have it. Grizz finds the headshot in Marsborne.
Hey, that's what happened on
They get the
Overpass.
pistol that they needed,
It was
and they
9-3,
get it
and we
clean
won
as
the
well.
second half pistol
A
round.
dominant pistol round.
Come on, boys.
Not only Wolfie goes
Come
down,
on, chat.
they're all going to be able to
We got
upgrade
this.
to that Kevlar and helmet for 350 because nobody else took damage. They're going to have a lot. Okay, only 2 M4s, but a couple.
All right, here we
Colossus
go,
as well, and
Voca,
look at the
saving on the
utility as
second
well.
round.
Very healthy.
Finally
buy
something
from
different.
Marsborne in this round, and Voca knows it. They're not even going to try and force.
I like that, dude. When you have like such a big lead,
Yeah, they realize
I'm not
no
a fan
bomb
of
plant.
forcing on the second round.
No real advantage is found.
When
in
you
that
have a
round. You're just gonna
9-3
try and get
lead
what
and you
can
lose
do
the
with
pistol
blocks and just try and run
and
up.
saving,
Grizz takes
I
one,
think that's a
Fizz
way
on
better
1
call.
and 2.
Because you
This
get a
is just
fuller
as
buy
easy, I
earlier
guess,
in the
here
half.
If you're Marsborne, just take the kills.
And if
Fizz
you lose
is
the full buy, you
lucky
still
to be
ticked up the
alive.
loss
I mean,
bonus.
1 health left for the man, and so
When you
he does
force
at
and you
least get away
lose and
with
you
his
force
life,
yourself
so
into like saving
perfect there if you're
situations, it's
Marsborne.
just
You don't have to reinvest any weaponry.
I don't
and
know.
now for Voca, the save
Fucked.
has paid
It's
off
like-
for them in the short term.
it's
They've
a
got
play on
themselves
momentum
a
and shit.
fairly substantial buy. I mean, it's the full AK-47s with the armor. It's about
here we go.
exactly what you want. You're missing a little bit more in terms
First
of
gun round.
in terms of the accoutrements, the appetizers and such. You're missing the potatoes with the steak. Don't have as much utility there for if you're Voca, but they might just try and go for something fast out the ace. I hear Carson.
Oh man, here we
seems to
are.
be leading that charge. It's not been spotted out by Wolfie
man,
just
trade
yet.
early.
Wolfie does get one, trying to push out, but it's quickly
See how much-
traded back
see how much
2
more
for 2.
scrappy
pound
this,
for
like-
pound. But Wolfie, are you kidding? He's up to another 3-piece here. Wolfie, get
Yeah,
one
let's go,
stop
bro.
within
Let's
this
go. I
game
missed
right
that one.
now.
And 2 of those
Wolfie.
kills were fully blind.
So
Connor.
much more
He spammed
scrappy,
The second one
like, play.
completely blind through the smoke,
Oh,
and then
Danny's
the third one he
hot out
finishes
of
off
B.
with an HE.
That was the
He
worst
is
thing that could
stepping up
happen
big
right here.
now for Marsborne as they mount.
I
start
mean, there's
to
time
mount
to
this
play. Wolfie
comeback.
should
It's a
piece this
2v2.
together pretty soon
If they're
to
able
rotate.
to win this round, real potential.
Like, he
now
should
for
know,
them
like,
on their
right
CT
now,
Side. Dia's on low
they're going back
HP.
to
I'd
B,
really
and I
like
feel
to
this
see these
Voca
2
should
guys
get
just
this
group
bomb
up,
site
go
right
for
now.
this retake. It's fine if the bomb plant goes down. You
Voca-
have the kits
Voca
on
needs to
both
get
these
this
guys,
bomb
and
down
you
if they
have
wanna
a
win.
Smoke on Chop.
I mean, Marsborne, dude.
Looks like this bomb will go
We
down.
got
over
A
on
main
the B
smoked
site.
off. We're peaked deep into donut.
It's a
Wolfie, it's
2v2
B.
retake.
B.
for
B.
these
Can you hear
guys.
me?
They're playing it very,
B.
very slow here.
Oh,
Making
this
sure.
took way too long to piece together.
Kept confused,
Oh
like,
my
do I throw the
gosh,
molly?
Wolfie.
Do I not throw the molly? Do I throw the molly?
Come on,
He
man.
finally does throw the molly. That pulls Wolfie on the rotate. By the time he does,
Adam.
it's Nav with the headshot. Wolf to chop.
Dude, all the
This is
alarm
good.
bells should have been going
Smokes
off
down
that
in
this
front
was
of him
B.
here. He's got
Chop,
got
the
smoke.
bet, the
Need
B
to find the
anchor
timing
went
here.
to A, cleared the bomb
Gonna
site,
wait for it to
smoked
fade.
A
20
main off,
seconds
and
from
deep
the spawn
donut
now.
off.
He's got a kit though, so only
Like,
needs
we
5
had to
seconds
be
make it happen. Time still
moving.
ticking down. Snav gets up close, and there's the swing. 3-piece in the round for Snav after what was
That
such
was-
a great triple there for
I don't know if there
Wolfie.
was
To just shut
miscommunication.
down
If
the attempt to control Marsborne. Lose out on an important one, but they can rebuy here. That was a bit of a bonus here for them. So for Marsborne, they pick up where they left off. They get the buy back.
you know,
but
I'm not
Voca,
into comms or anything, and
one
I'm
step closer to
watching a
winning out
stream and I
this
have
grand
X-ray.
final.
But I think
He just threw
Wolfie
it away there at the end.
and
man.
Chop could have realized it was
they just
B,
need to go together
like
on that
5 to
retake.
10
No
seconds
reason to
earlier,
try
and we gotta
force
miss
the
Molotov
issue,
early.
especially
It's-
with that smoke going down and spawn. He tries to. I mean, I don't even think the smoke had been thrown yet. I
At
think they
least
just
5
drop it
seconds
after
earlier.
Wolfie gets killed, but I feel like they just have a much better chance if they go together. The flash is being bombarded right now. Chop tucked in the corner. He's
Chop.
not
Come
gonna
on,
be
Chop.
blind. Goes for a
we're
second.
flooding out though.
Will
This is good.
goes
Grizz.
down, and Grizz and Wolfie right now putting on a clinic.
All right, we haven't given up. That's
on
good.
this B bomb site. Grizz is gonna have to dip away as he runs out of bullets. Actually, he was still
Yeah.
reloading there. Snap.
That's right.
He's worried about somebody behind
All right,
him.
we
He
got him
spins
on eco
around
now.
to try and find
We got him on eco.
the higher priority target, and Grizz will finish that reload and shut him down from being able to get anything else going. So even though Voca were able to get that round, that's honestly not the worst for Marsborne. That loss bonus has been reset now, and Marsborne still with a very healthy buy.
Nah, I mean, this kind of does. This is where you can run to trouble here on either side. Is
boys.
when you start having those economic troubles where
It's
you're
a
not
force
able
buy,
to go
actually.
for the buys as much as you
Right.
want. That's where things.
Oh, it's
can
a
get bit
quick
desperate to try
B
and go
pop.
for
Chop's isolated
whatever
long.
forces you can, but right now Voca, they're taking this one as a
Oh,
little force.
his teammate doesn't have time to get back to him. He's shut down.
Look at that slump already on for one. That's the M4 up and the headshot to Grizz. Two big players
Yes!
gone.
Come on, Danny!
Dixie playing from the cave, finds two, but not before Snav can rotate in. Gets the headshot.
And that gave us a
gets away with
sliver
it.
of a
Wolfie
chance.
and Viz now in a 2 versus 3.
Oh.
Wolfie playing up against the smoke. Doesn't look like he wants to try and push through it.
Oh
or
man,
will
I have
he?
a feeling
He's
something's gonna
considering
happen
his
here.
tempting fate
I
right
gotta-
now. Viz waiting outside of B main. The smoke fades, but there's no refresh here. No,
Is this
wait,
a save?
Slump's got one. Slump's got one to refresh this one. So Wolfie, he essentially
Now you
at
save.
some point
Now you
has to
save.
commit to the push through, or else it's just gonna be
No.
round done. Viz,
I have a feeling something's gonna happen,
has
dude.
The smoke has the kit, finds one
Oh
onto
my goodness.
Dia.
Oh
Wolfie
my
finds
goodness.
Slump. It's all to Snav. Viz goes down, but
No time,
there's
no
just
time.
No time. Wolfie's got to run away.
I just had a feeling
And
something was gonna
Marsborne.
happen, man, and
They
wow.
wasted too much time trying to set it up. They tried
Yeah,
to get the
way
smoke,
too
but
much
once
time. The
refresh
flank needed to
came
come
through,
faster. I mean,
that was
I
just
admire
round done
the attempt
effectively,
though.
and I
That
think
was
for
close.
Marsborne, well, Viz took way too long trying to set
Come
himself
on,
up
boys.
for
This is
that
the
push.
grand final. Wake up. Come on. We have
And
a little
this
bit
is
of money
just
left.
Such a different Marsborne that we're seeing right now from what we've seen this whole tournament.
Yeah, I agree.
It's
This
coming
the
down
boys
to
look
big individual
flat.
plays. I mean, we saw, you know, Wolfie.
They look
Yeah,
flat
have a
this
couple
game.
rounds where he made some 3Ks, even a 4K.
We are
happened
seeing
on
a
that
different
last round of
Marsborne
the
right
first
now.
half, and that round 60 looked like he had a big play, but there's just no trading happening right now for Marsborne. It feels like they're just one by one. They're trying to make heroic plays. 60
Okay.
again, a good 2 kills to open, and Wolfie finds
Who
the
needs
spray
trades when we're
through
fragging like that?
that
Finally.
elbow smoke. So maybe Marsborne
Guys, this
again.
map might go the
But you
distance. This
can't
is the
go
second time
1-for-1
Voca's
round.
money
Look
has
at
just been
Voca, they're on
absolutely
11.
destroyed.
If you go 1 round, they get 1 round. You get 1
Like,
round.
Voca
they get,
loses
well,
this
guess
round,
what? These
their money's
there's not going to
destroyed.
be any rounds left to do that very soon.
This
Gonna be the
map might
really
go all the
important
way.
piece here is, can Voca just, you know,
Again,
break
we
them
are
down
really
enough
good on the
that
CT side.
they can just win it out. Marsborne, they need to stop trading out rounds, like you said. So it'll be over
Absolutely.
before
Stop
you
trading
know it.
rounds.
60, it's a good double kill, and Wolfie continues on the strong form that he's had. And so, if we're starting to see that third piece of Marsborne finally coming to life here and activating in a big way, there might be something to be said about Marsborne in this grand final, in this map number 3. And 60, with the flash assist, does do good damage to Shane, and just kind of continues to pester them a little bit here. Shane, gonna swing around, 60 gets one, and good damage, but Dia trades it back, and there it is. Wolfie finishes off the kill.
All right, guys,
and
let's start
that's Marsborne
stringing
on
rounds
7.
together. Come on.
Now only a 4-round
Sneaker
deficit
rounds,
between
good
these
start.
two teams, but Voca,
Good start to that.
given the success that they've had, do they just decide, hey, let's go for another force buy, see what we can get at them?
They have to. It's a double save, Connor. I mean, they're on 1,500, 1,800, and they're at 1 loss bonus, so they're not going to be able to buy going into the next round, even if they do full save here. So it is going to be the Tech 9s again. Marsborne needs
7
to
to
just
11.
take one of these rounds cleanly,
7,
chain
11.
a couple of these rounds together. You cannot keep losing to the Tech 9s if you want
Oh my
to
goodness.
at least push us to OT.
How is A wide open?
I think Grizz
Oh,
missed
I
the
don't
jump to
know. Nobody's
Donut.
here.
Nobody's home.
I think it
Grizz
actually might
at
be
least
favorable
kind
for
of
him. Carson was quick to
looking
the
through the back
space.
window, seeing the family at Christmas and just going, man, I wish that were me right now.
Look at this guy go. Look
Grizz
at him
least swings
go.
around, gets the bomb planter after it's down. Carson tries to swing. Snav now left in a 1 versus 4.
Grizz missed the jump to
And now
Donut
it's
like he got
Snav
stuck
on
on
the
the
other side
wall,
of that
and
window.
it actually created a more
As Marsborne
favorable
are feasting on that
situation for
bomb.
him because he would have been isolated
of that
and
glow as
blind
they
versus
want.
Carson flying out
It's going
mid.
to be Marsborne. An 8th round, and
It's one of
bringing
those
it
small
one closer
details
here.
that
Snav stays alive
not
at
a
the
lot of
very
people
least.
would have noticed there, but
And you know, maybe they just need to do that every round, Connor. Just play retake because it feels like when they get run
Hey,
over
Val
by
brought it
these
back into
Tech
the game.
9. I mean, how many rounds now has it been that Voca have just run over
oh
them?
man,
with
this
at least
this
2
has
rounds
choke
where
written
Voca
all
run
over
them
it.
with the Tech
This
9.
this
That
is
time it doesn't
this
work
is
out
feeling
for them.
very much like a
But it's
choke.
gonna have to be clean, squeaky clean from Marsborne. It is gonna be another save from Voca.
Slump is 8
Even
and
that bomb
17
play
now.
not gonna be
I
quite
mean, that's
enough
good for us.
to invest up into this one. So it is gonna be the pistols again from them. Oh, but you still got to be careful. These Deagles. One
Carson
headshot
9 and 16. You
will
know,
be a
casters
kill.
were
You
hyping him
need
up.
to try and keep this money up
in the
for
pregame.
Marsborne.
Much has
At least
not
it's
much
a
has
full
changed. I
deco
mean,
here for Marsborne to play against. Wolfie's back
9
on
and
the
17
AWP,
now.
Does pick it up against Carson. That's going to be an opening kill going the way of Marsborne. But 60 under the pressure, just drops the smoke. Grizz and Viz take care of it
guys,
immediately
this is
there.
feeling
They
like
take
a
a kill
comeback
each.
win.
Now it is on opposite sides of the map here. Leaves it all to Slump after Shane goes down through the smoke. And it's just
Go,
going to be
Grizz.
Slump 1 versus 5.
21 and 13.
That was almost very dangerous for 60 there. Trying to, I think he was trying to shoulder peek and like be ready to throw the smoke. Sort of maybe just panics a little bit and lets go. The left click happens to the best of us. But Either way, yeah, it shouldn't even be able to be a single kill here for Voca. It's just Slump remaining. The P250 maybe can get a timing onto one of these guys, but yep, actually does find Grizz looking the wrong way, but not ready for the player at long. Chop will shut him down. So it's 5 for 1, and that's a trade that you like if you're Marsborne.
I will say
Grizz
the economy
and Wolfie right now both stepping up big. I mean, Grizz is really the reason that they're still in this game at all. Connor, we were highlighting some of these rounds. He was really, really the main reason why
they're still not on the fullest of buys.
At least
it's good for us.
Going onto their CT
we'll take
side.
that. Our money's built up.
Now to
Wolfie's got
2 rounds separating these teams. Again, it's fast out towards mid, and it looks like the HE is going to do significant damage early on.
Yeah, Slump and
Oh
Carson
my
both taking a
goodness.
fair amount of damage off the rip. Biz finds
Dude.
2 through the smoke. Slump and Carson both going down now, and Snap trying to get the
Oh my
It's 2!
goodness.
And in a matter of seconds, we're back on even footing.
What
here.
has happened?
3 versus 3, but Snap is at least
Oh,
low.
okay.
Goes down to 6.
Bro, you are greedy as hell for
and
that.
Shane trying to push up for the trade, trying to find the headshot.
Yes, Danny!
It's going to be a crouch peek from 60, and he continues to deliver
Dude,
at least
Snap,
30
that
rounds.
was
And now it's
that
all
was
up to
really
Dia.
greedy.
He's been a big
Jeez.
impact player here for the side of Voca. Could he be the one to win a 1 versus 3? Get them
wait for
on
your
match
teammate to
point.
get a
Wolfie's
little
not
bit
aware
closer.
of the CT flank here. It's tapped away and Dia gets the kill. And that splits up the map here. 1 versus 1
Oh my
each way.
goodness.
No matter
I'm
where
telling you,
Dia
this is a
goes,
choke.
60 could get
This
the
is a
timing
choke
to win
from
this
Voca.
duel. That's really all that's going to matter here is the timing.
These guys are split. Connor, he could take 2 1v1s. He's just got to win 2 1v1s.
Yeah, he's gotta find them, though.
This out of 60, though. Look at
He's
this
just got to
positioning.
win. Yeah. Really good heads-up play from him.
Oh,
He's going to
wait.
play it passive.
Maybe he's played it a bit too passively here. You know, so much control. I mean, sure, Dia's not going to walk past him anyways, but Dia's at least got an avenue in towards the site. Bomb plant's possible. B-site retakes have not been kind here to Voca to Marsborne. Some of these later rounds, but Dia, he's taking his time. 19 seconds here. If he starts to run, 60's going to know about it. 15 seconds.
Oh my
there's
goodness.
the spot. 60.
Let's go,
catches
Danny.
it just in the nick of time.
Danny
and
saved
that's
us there,
going
bro.
to be 10 rounds for Marsborne. Nearly a tied up game here, but Voca, they're not out of this one yet. I imagine they take an eco. But if we go 11-11, it's going to be full by both ways.
Yeah, I mean, 60 stepping up big again for
Oh
this
my
squad.
gosh,
He has
man.
been so instrumental for them tonight. And again, coming
is a
up big,
choke.
3 kills in that last round. Just reads it beautifully as well. I mean, I really, really like that positioning for him in that 2v1. Plays
It's
it
quick
very,
out A.
very safe, and it's
We're gonna have
actually
3
fast.
people.
It's loud. It's quick.
gonna
out
dominate him
towards
this
the A
round.
site. A
Oh, they went
smoke to
back.
give
They're
the
scared.
Marsborne guys some cover to play behind. But
Snav
actually,
down
they
in the
read
donut.
out.
Oh.
Snav, he takes that timing, that confusion to just walk in towards elbow, and now he's got a bit of a foothold here for the Voca guys.
Yeah, he's got a foothold for Voca towards A, and you know, you do see that Slump's kind of setting up. They're going to try and fake
They
this
know
one
he's
out
stuck in
here
donut and he's probably
and
alone.
Maybe try and re-exact towards B, but the bomb's still kind of sitting in spawn here. It's going to be Dia holding
Oh,
onto
Danny,
that one
he
for now.
dinked him.
60 spots it. Here comes the smoke into Red House. That cuts off information here for the side of Marsborne. They've lost some of the mid control, but they know Snav's out on mid. Viz will push to retake donut.
Yeah, they're gonna know it's B.
As Voca continue to set their sights on that.
What is
B
this guy
bomb
named
site
Main
here.
doing?
You see
Slump
Chop
is
and
doing
Viz
nothing
starting
right
to
now.
rotate over, but look at the lurk of
Slump doing
is still
nothing
in
is
play.
perfect for us.
Smoke towards the ramp. 60 needs to get a deep position here and allow Wolfie to try and farm up some kills as well.
Slump has done
40
nothing.
seconds on the clock here, but Marsborne, they've got a good read for this one. There's the spot. Viz takes the kill on the first.
They're really stuck behind
Is
the
Slump's
smoke right now. It's a
lurking
good
have any
trade from Snav
impact,
as he
dude?
catches Viz trying to retreat, but Chop there for the trade.
Oh,
So they trade up Marsborne, and now they've equalized 3-3. And I'm not sure there's any rifles to be
I think
recovered. It's
Slump
2
cost
Tech 9s,
Voca the
Desert
round.
Eagle.
I mean, it's 3v3.
Voca, they're
Anything
gonna
could
have to
happen.
get it done with
Chop's got the
pistols.
gap.
Chop's already rotated in
Slump
here.
only has a dig.
This first fight could be everything. I really think you just need to concede this bomb plant retake.
Oh!
But he's gonna go quick. He's
Let's go,
able to find
Chop!
the kill. The Deagle not able
Oh my
to
gosh.
answer back. So Chop with 2 kills, and now it's just Carson. 1v3.
Slump lost him the round, dude.
It's a win in this round for Marsborne. 11 rounds.
Slump lost
to
him the round,
11
dude. He was
rounds.
so
Connor, we
inactive
might
to
just be
lurk.
going the distance.
Yeah, the odds, the likelihood of overtime continues with each
go,
passing
boys.
moment. Voca, I love the initiative that they did have in the round. They played some great setups, even on an eco. The fact they managed to get that bomb plant down is incredible work coming out from them. that they just kind of
Like, I have no idea what Slump's
they're just able to go,
doing,
hey,
just
they've
sitting
rotated
there.
off of A site. I've got this control. Sure, Chop's nearby, but I think the smart play is Marsborne's response.
Viz
Sure,
fast up
they
cat.
give up the bomb plant,
Oh, we
but
got
they don't give up the
little
round.
nukes.
They don't try and rush into things and end
Go, let's
early,
go, let's go,
and that's
boys.
the big piece. But are Voca gonna give this one up early? That's
Oh
the
my
real question.
goodness.
It's 3 dead.
It's a
versus
choke,
2,
and I
win
knew
the
it
round.
early.
Dia just decimated down to 49.
Let's go,
HP.
boys.
And it's the individuals. They're stepping up right now for Marsborne. Viz, a huge round. Really good trigger discipline as well. Chop swings in, somehow manages to get Dia down to 13. That HE might just finish him off. He's able to get around the corner in time. But this HP might just be not enough for Voca to work with. And surely they haven't done it again. There's no way they clawed it back again. From a 3-9 deficit at half, we saw it once on Overpass.
Yeah, 2
Surely they
chokes in the
can't do it
series,
again.
man.
Wolfie walks around and he gets the quick scope. Actually, it wasn't much of a quick scope, but he does get the kill on Dia. Here comes Shane on the peak. Wolfie missed shot, but it's a bait and switch there. Viz gets the kill. And that is a map, a match, a series point for Marsborne.
Finally, Marsborne.
After
Finally
6
in the
a
lead.
row, they're the one that hit match
Dude, this
point
is
first, and they've got a
crazy
chance
joke.
to close this series 2-1 and steal it away from Voca.
And it's Galils. It's 2 Galils for Voca so that they can get some utility here. It's just the 3 rifles. And those players with the AKs, they've only got a piece or 2 of utility each. Marsborne, definitely the favorites in this round.
Nice nade.
And then HE to start as well. Again, Snav and Shane down. They've just been getting chunked by this utility so heavily early on. It's not the aggressive fight mid. It's the
Oh, they're about to get slammed.
60. He might just have the
Here it
play
comes. They're
end
about to
it
get
here
slammed.
and now. He's going to go ahead of the
No
smoke
way.
and finds
Ooh.
the first kill onto
That's the
Slump.
bomb
Got the
down,
kill
too.
and fell back.
That's
A little tame.
information. Actually, no.
That's nice.
Slump didn't hold
Well
on to
played.
the bomb, so the bomb's still not spotted, but that's a good kill going the way of Marsborne early. And you can see Voca, the response. They're trying to sneak Snav up the ramp. They're trying to sneak Shane up the ramp, and here comes Carson as well. They're going to reaggress towards that B-bomb
This is
site. Here comes
Marsborne.
the smoke.
This is
but
Marsborne
Snav's
all
already
over
ahead of
it.
Chop needs to keep his head on a swivel here, or else he's going to be going down. Utility set. This is going to be a B finish here.
Wow.
Chop spots 1. But the smoke down means
I'm very
no
surprised he didn't
information.
spot him there.
Here comes the push to the B-bomb site. 5 versus 4 is going to be the retake here. As the bomb goes down, Snav on the peak. Spots out 1. Wolfie rotates in on the AWP. This is a round to determine the tournament.
Ooh.
This is a round to determine it all. And Voca,
Oh
they
my
strike
goodness.
first with Snav. Snav gets 1. Biz trying to push on forward. Marsborne.
This might be
They've
OT,
got the
bro.
control, but they don't have the utility. Only a smoke and a flashbang. The smoke's just gone
Oh, that
down.
was-
And 60
oh,
makes
no!
it out. Snav finds 1 as well.
No!
And the kills, the bodies are dropping the way of Voca. Wolfie gets 1, but it's not
my
gonna be enough.
goodness.
12-12. Overtime is the play.
It's a
And we
script
need
as old as
more
time.
rounds.
Oh my
And you
goodness.
you couldn't even write it any better. 12-12 overtime
Dude,
on map number
I had to
3.
take a pee break, Chop.
Off some heroic plays in that round from Voca. And I thought it was all done after that opening pick from 60. I mean, taking the kill from Slump. I mean, he has been in a slump this game, 9-22. He's had a rough go of it. Carson not far in front of him at 10-20. Again, it's the consistency across the board from Marsborne. They bring it all the way back. You know, we're talking about it was Voca on the back foot there to push us to overtime, but it was Marsborne on the back foot this entire map. And somehow they found themselves in overtime. It's a good opening kill onto Carson, but now we've got a player stuck in Cubby Slump wanting to capitalize.
Slump and Shane each picking up kills here. Viz still finds 2, and it's a blind Dia having to fight for his own
Well,
life.
that
where
was
Viz
a
finds
quick
3.
first round of overtime.
Marsborne every time.
I will say for Voca,
somehow
they
find
have a
those
lot more
miraculous
success playing
advantages
default
there in
rounds
some of the
spread out
crucialest moments.
and a little slower than they
I
do
don't know
these
how they
first
just pulled
timing
that
mid
off, But they
hits.
strike first in OT. Voca. They continue to just get stuck trying to
Hey,
fight
but we'll
for
take
mid.
it. We'll take it,
Where
right?
Marsborne were continuing to provide the support, the smokes, the flashes, the utility that make a world of difference.
Yeah, they're not slowing down the pace at all here. Marsborne taking the fight to them, and Viz has been the master of mid so far on this map. He
Viz,
has
the
not
master of
he has
mid.
not let them take any space here at all, and I feel like that's been crucial to the success of Marsborne on this.
Oh, he
60
saw him
side.
boosted.
60 spotted and boosted
Oh!
up. He
What
goes
a
back
dia.
in fully blind. Gets the
Fully
headshot on
blind.
Snav. and dips back into Cheetah. He's going for more,
Bro,
though, after
what?
that spot on Dia. 60,
Dia stayed up there?
an absolute god.
There's a reason why some people call him sexy, and that is an absolutely beautiful play right there. 2 kills, and that gives a 5 versus 3 in favor of Marsborne. 60 still committed to fighting for this one, too. Double flashes over, forces Shane back. It's going to be footsteps heard. He's trying to hit the damage, does at least connect 1 bullet. But Marsborne, now that things are cooling off a little bit, they're going to give some space to Voca. Let them breathe just a little bit here after they take those 2 kills.
Yeah, I mean, they got their opening 2 duels. They're up now. They can just sit back. It's up to Voca to press the issue. They're the ones that have to play for a bomb plant. Marsborne is happy to sit back and play for time here. 60 almost going down to that spam. That would have been a huge find for Voca. But he's still getting damage across. Grizz
Gonna boost over smoke.
through the smoke. This boost up. Oh, the jump, though. It is going to get 1, and Carson down to 6. 60's still finding impact, even on single-digit HP. And he might have just done it. He might be down. He might be out of this round.
Let's
but
go,
he's
boys.
done the damage. He's made it count. As Marsborne get a 14th round. Their CT side not slowing down, even in this overtime.
But here's the thing. Both teams, their kryptonite has been that T side. Both teams have had their biggest struggles on that offensive side. And so for Marsborne, they need to get whatever advantage that they can. And so for them right now, the biggest important thing is taking this half flawless. They need that 3-0 to give them the 3 chances they need to win. They can't try and, hope that they win 2 rounds in a row in that team, especially with how things went at the end of that first half and just at the beginning as well. It was just a big struggle. Voca,
All right, if you're here for Voca, this round's everything.
Squad here. They can totally bring this back in their CT side as well. So for Marsborne, they want a flawless first half in OT.
And they go back to this early mid iteration. But this time Voca not facing them at all here. They completely give up mid, and instead
man,
they
Chop
send
is
it onto
just
this
smothered
B
in
side. It's
flashbangs.
60 with 1, not
Jeez.
able to transfer to the second this time.
Hell of a pop
So
from
a man
Voca.
advantage for Voca, and this bomb plant going down.
It's up to you. Make something
This
happen,
might
bro.
have been the master of mid, but this time
Hey,
they're
there
not
it is.
giving him that opportunity. He's going to have to be the master of retaking the B site. He starts off with a good kill.
Oh my God,
but
our boys are doing it.
Also,
There it
getting a
is.
second.
Oh
and
my
Grizz
goodness.
finishing off the final 2. It's a team effort once again from Marsborne as they go flawless on their
What?
CT side of OT number 1.
Dude, sometimes things in these games happen and they just
Double
make no
kill
sense.
from Grizz to close out
They make
that
no
first
sense.
half of overtime. Would you rather have anybody else? And looking at the kill spread, 4 players from Marsborne at or above 20 kills. Looking at the side of Voca, it's a desperate situation right now. Only 1 player above
Come on,
that
boys.
threshold. That is Snav, 23-20, doing anything he can to keep them going in this one. Dia's been good. Slump has had a rough go at things, but he's picked up some kills here at the later stages. He's
Come on,
picked up more
Marsborne,
kills into
let's
overtime.
go.
He's starting to get that ball rolling again. But Carson has gone completely missing so far. I think only posting 1 kill since we last checked on him here. And Shane, 18-22, just not doing quite enough here for the squad. Marsborne,
All right, it's a
they've
default
got 3
round.
chances
I like
to
it,
close
man.
this grand final, and I'm sure
I
they're
feel like
looking to do it in
ancient
1.
teams are
Yeah,
sucked
but I mean,
into too
remember
much like
that these
rushing
two
and
teams
first
both
timing.
struggled on their T sides of this map. It's CT all the way. It's
I
gonna-
appreciate these
Marsborne,
kind
they
of
only need to
slow
find
rounds on
one. It's
ancient.
just got to be the 1 slip up, the 1 misposition from Voca to give Marsborne an avenue in. And 60 right now. he's
Causing this
applying
B
some
pressure,
over towards his
searching the
B side.
mid.
He's keeping them interested.
They're kind of weak over here.
It's Slump. Just
Here we go.
spotting towards mid, but that smoke gonna deny
Feigning the
info.
house pressure. They're trying to
And now
they're
Voca
trying
have
to
be concerned
fake like
about
they're
this
going to
red room
split
push,
A
but it's
from
actually 3
CT,
players over
and they're
towards
going to
Cheetah.
walk
They
into
just
B
walk in
because the B
completely
players have to
dry,
leave B
no
to come look for
flash.
it, and it just doesn't
Grizz
work
at
out.
least is
Snav
able to
got
get a
2.
trade, but it's 2 for Snav before
You
he's
can see
able
the
to
goal,
do
though.
so. Grizz now, though. He's walked his
Nice
way
lurk,
in, and
man.
a good
There it
find
is.
on this lurk through red room. That's equalized now for
Grizz,
his team.
dude.
And
Grizz
a
cannot
lot
be
of pressure
fucking
onto
stopped
these
this
B
game,
players.
man.
Shane is not able to find
This
the
has the
frag.
bomb,
2
though.
kills for Grizz. And he's
Now
down
they know
to
one more's
6.
here.
But Voca, they're scrambling. And
Yes,
Carson sucks up
boys!
the entire enemy team. It's
Oh.
just Dia. He's got to do
Woo!
it. It's not enough. It's Marsborne with the comeback to secure it 16-12 on map number 3 of this Eagle Master.
16.
number
Oh my
4
goodness,
grand
what a
final. You
struggle.
could not have asked for a better way to end it.
What a struggle. Jeez.
Absolute cinema right there to close out this grand final. 16-12. We're talking about Marsborne that went down 9-3 at the half, just like Overpass. It looked like they were over and done with. It looked like it was curtains. It looked like it was just going to be Voca taking this one, securing their second, grand final victory here, but it goes the other way. Marsborne, incredible resilience there, and it felt like, they just kept Voca from getting into it, and once they got the momentum on the CT side, they just ran with it, and you could see it on how they switched back to their T side as well. They wanted to do it in one, they did it in one, and that is absolute perfection for them. They are your champions here at the Dust2 US Eagle Masters Series 4.
Let's go.
Goodness gracious, I didn't think I would have been saying that after the first half.
I mean, they found their rhythm. They got on the CT side. They found their rhythm. They got comfortable. The mid control was so crucial, regardless of who the MVP is of the series, regardless of who the MVP is of that
Smothered him in mid.
I've got to give
Grizz leveled up on that third map. That's
to Viz, because
he's the reason we won. He did not play good
I think to
at
the
all
point
the first two maps, and that third map he just came alive.
Voca felt like they couldn't go mid. Like they literally just could not go mid. They were forced to either just straight up hit a site on either side. It didn't matter where. Mid control was off limits for them. And Marsborne made sure of it, and I feel like that was crucial to their success.
All right,
on the
chat.
CT side.
I'm gonna head out.
Really.
Thank you for watching.
They had a good read.
If you guys
Voca.
think
the T side never got going for either of these
watching
teams,
these watch parties are cool, if you enjoy doing them with me, please let Marsborne know. You can DM them on X.
Yeah, I mean,
and
an incredible
reach out to
play
Marsborne wherever and just say, hey,
there for Marsborne.
I appreciate MOTM doing these watch parties. I'm at 6 MOTM on X, man of the match.
It doesn't get much better than that.
And yeah, I hope you guys have a great night.
The grand final is concluded,
and I had a lot of fun. And I hope the boys, I hope the team's out there celebrating right now, because
revealing who the MVP
it took a lot of mental fortitude to win that game.
In just a couple minutes.
All right, have a good one, y'all.
Throw this thing through a short break while we get everything set up. So